Yeah, mate! See, this is great. Having submixes is great, because then you can just talk and not have people hear you on stream. But now people can hear us on stream. How unfortunate is that?
Oh, very. The answer on a postcard is very.
And they're like, oh, no! They're back!
Back
no!
again, fuck's sake. I thought I'd give them enough hate for them to go away and never come back.
So why are they still here? Hi!
Hello. I'm not seeing it in the options for the online. I'm not seeing it. Salmon run, unless I'm being daft.
Can't remember how to get the salmon run from here. Where is it?
But if you can build it, I'll fucking join.
Yeah. Salmon run.
Boom.
Let's have a look. Where's the?
You need to actually go into the.
Oh yeah, there you go. Freelance with friends.
Oh really? Okay, let me have a look at that. Maybe I read it wrong. Maybe just me being a fucking arse.
Create room. Y button, yeah. No password.
I'll wait for you setting the room up.
Room has been created.
Not joinable. Oh, I've not unlocked the mode yet. I've not unlocked the mode. How to unlock the mode?
You might have to do the tutorial.
Oh, boo.
Not a tutorial.
Oh, pretendorial. Let's see. Right, where am I going? Where am I going to get this job? Oh, there we go. It looks like it there. Is that?
It's got an orange sign, Gov, in it.
Oh yeah, and it goes downstairs.
Yeah.
Oh,
so how are you finding the expansion?
Go for it. It's good. I'm enjoying it. And it's funny because you were like, I wouldn't recommend it unless you've played 2 or like tied into it, but I've read into the story, so it's different for me. Whereas if I was in blind, I'd be like, I'd have to just accept it that I'm a random character and I'm doing something that's going through a tower. But because I've read into it, I'm like, oh, that's quite neat what I've done.
I'll tell you now, it hits better if you've actually played it, but still.
Yeah, no, I will. But obviously, because the second one was huge. Like I've seen people say that's, well, you've told me as well. It's like an extra game. It's like when we were talking about the old Monster Hunter expansions and how they're just like this. The expansion used to be a whole new game, basically.
Yeah. Yeah, it is
like
basically. It's like a whole new game mode and stuff, and you know. So you'd have to do Splatoon 2's regular story mode, which is effectively, and everyone criticised it for it, was like a rehash of Splatoon 1's story.
Yeah. I like that. I went back to that other day there just to try it again because I totally forgot that mode was kicking a bit as well. Because I was wandering a bit, and then I was like, oh fuck, I forgot that I had the whole story mode thing, and then I found the drain, and I was like, oh brilliant. So I just ended up doing a bit of that, and I did a boss, and I was quite chuffed.
There you go. Oh, what did you try? You done Splatoon 3's story mode then?
Yes.
I was going to say, fuck man, the idea that you've bust out a Wii U? Oh my god.
Oh no, I've not done it. I've just I just started doing 3 because I thought, well, that's the one in front of me. So.
Yeah, I was going to say, I spent a long time playing that on launch day.
It's fun, but I can see why if you hammer it and it's that thing. Well, I'm talking about the tower obviously as well, but like you've done yourself in with the roguelike.
No, I mean I've since done the tower in Splatoon like 2 or 3 more times. So
yeah,
I've just done them off.
Cool.
I've just done them off stream. I was fucking furious though the other night before I went live with Mario Paint. I'd actually I'd just finished going up the tower.
Oh, right, okay.
And I was using the sniper rifle. You know me, I'm not traditionally a sniper guy, but I steamrolled it, mate. Got all the way up to the end boss fight and somehow managed to fuck it on the last bit. I was like, oh my god. How have you you've gone through every single floor, no problem. But this boss fight, you're on the very last phase, the very last shot, and you missed it and died. Repeatedly.
It's killer. It's quite killer, and obviously you were saying about the mods to make it easier and all that stuff if you want to go down that route. And
yeah, Have you done the
But it's
tower
cool.
yet? Have you done it?
I've done it once. I got through it once.
What gun did you use?
Well, not the full. I'm saying to you now, not the full thing, because I think I was reading it, and I thought I had more floors, and I got to floor 10, then seen the bit that you see.
Oh, that's the tutorial. That's the intro.
Yeah. So I've got to that because I was enjoying it. I was enjoying the ideas behind it. I thought it was pretty cool. But yeah, if you're saying it goes on and it goes on for like a wee while and that, then I'll be ready for that, like, because it's good fun.
Your tutorial, your first 10 floors is like, 15 minutes, half hour, something like that. And then you see Marina up the top, which, by the way, best song in the entire soundtrack is that one with Marina as the boss.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
That was so cool.
And then
I was loving that.
And then after you do that, you have to go back up the tower because Order has kicked you out of the tower. Have you beat the Marina boss?
Yes, it was really cool. That's why I sent you the message saying, "Dude, she's got the fucking Nintendo. What was it called again? Name it. Yeah. As the side of the VR headset that she had on, I thought it was great.
So you boot her out of or you all get booted out of the tower, which then shows you the title screen. And then after that, the tower goes from 10 floors to 30 floors.
Oh, brilliant.
A boss every 10 floors.
That's cool. So it's kind of... It sounds silly, I know you're going to say it again, and we've said it constantly, like the rogue stuff, but it feels like it's got a wee bit of... And it's probably just a standard rogue thing, but it's got the bit sort of Slay the Spire, a wee bit. Like you get to the boss, work your way up, but the only other thing I've got in my head when I'm thinking about that is the... what was it called again? The game I played that was like the roguelike game where you had to go up the tower and it was fucking... Oh, it was Suda 51.
Let It Die?
Yeah, Let It Die. I mean, it's obviously a completely different game, but you're still going up the tower fighting bosses.
Yeah.
Yeah, so something like that is kind of... But yeah, I like it. I think it's cool they've managed to put that in. Like, it's... Because, I don't know about you, I wasn't expecting a Splatoon, like... tower climb rogue like type thing.
Mate, neither was I, to be honest with you. So when I played it, I was like, "Oh, it's a roguelike. Okay, fair enough. I can handle that."
You were like, you sort of crushed your fist like Arthur in the bloody in that meme.
Mate,
No.
well, I'll say after a few hours it got that way. However, in defense of Splatoon and my levels of sodium,
yeah,
because I got mega salty part way up the tower. Because I didn't just go... so first off, I've just put in over 60 hours into Heroes of Hammerwatch to drag my gaming group through the Forsaken Tower and that. And they still haven't done it yet.
Oh, man, even after me kind of jumping in a bit and getting you that extra bit of summon so you can come through. Christ almighty.
So they haven't done it.
I felt we were doing a lot more. You were doing a lot more stuff when we were leveling up Inky in that bloody thing as well. And you were saying that as well. You were
I mean, not to sound rude, I can carry a team of 3 to the top.
Yeah.
But if my team of 3 can't not die, then I'm kind of fucked, right? So I'm kind of at my limits as to how far I can go. So I'd been playing that, and it's been really salty because I basically got... Marty McFly's like, don't call him chicken shit, right? In my case, if you say to me, dude, you ain't done nothing, you don't do anything, and you don't bring anything to the team, that's where my salt levels go up.
Why would anyone say that?
It's happened a couple of times recently, and let's just say that instantly brought my salt through to fucking... Like, I was saltier than fucking some motherfucker eating black licorice in the fucking Dead Sea.
Jesus, man, that's
there was no way to have any more fucking salt at that point. And, I lost my rag. And so I'm going through Splatoon, and so I understand I've been playing roguelikes a lot recently, and it's grinding on my fucking patience. And I had planned I was going to do the whole thing in one sitting. However, my day got derailed. I had been kind of clapped with some attitude earlier that day. And I ended up putting off playing the expansion until the evening because, again, my day got derailed. I was fucking knackered. It was probably about 9, 10 o'clock at night, and I knew that I was going to be sat there for about 6 hours straight.
Wow.
So I was tired, I was fucking stressed,
Fuck
and
that,
I decided to jump into a fucking roguelite of all things.
Yeah, you don't do that, man. I mean, let's be honest, right? It starts off, well, anyway, at the moment, is when you jump in the tutorial and all that, it's not too bad. But I can see why it would get on your gears if you've been pushed.
So,
and, you know,
well, no, I'll just say I had a lot of fun. I really had a lot of fun. I probably went... The problem was, it should have only took me about 4 hours, maybe 5 hours tops. And when the tired and the salt and all that starts kind of seeping in at around 6 hours, and I'm thinking, fuck, all I want to do is go to bed, and I've got people telling me what to do and how to play, and...
You can't do that. I just...
yeah, I had some. There was some proper hardcore backseating going on.
You just don't do that, man. It's I don't know. It's just one of those rules. I've just never.
And I'd gone. The trouble is, I'd gone 2/3 of the way up the tower with 2 guns. So I'd actually spent all of that time with 2 guns, not just one. Because as you go up the tower after you do the intro bit that you've done, every boss you beat, you get a key. Once.
Yeah.
Kind of like your titles in Hammerwatch. So I'd actually gone and got 2 of the 3 keys on the main gun, 2 of the 3 keys on a second gun, and a couple of keys on another one. Had I have just gone through with that starter gun, I'd have probably finished it a lot sooner. But I hadn't. I was playing different guns and getting up the tower and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, just... I started to get kind of mashed partway through. Like, murdered partway through, and I was like, dude, this is fucking doing my head in. I've seen this floor like 15 times. Or like I'd accidentally pick a more dangerous floor than I'd intended to.
Oh, Christ.
And I was
the hard ones.
Yeah, well, I always pick hard. Generally pick hard because it's more money. But there are some that say danger written on them. And what danger generally means is the lights have been turned off. And so a couple of times I'm on like floor 25, 26 out of 30, and I'll accidentally pick the danger floor and just wipe my run.
Oh, man.
And I'm like, oh no. However, so I did get a bit of salt, and I did say, you know what, I can't really recommend this. I prefer Octo Expansion. I still do. To this point, Octo Expansion is the best Splatoon expansion, bar none. It was a fantastic game, great music, good story, great boss fight. It was all good. Side Order, to be fair, it's not even close compared to Splatoon 2's expansion. It's still good.
Yeah.
But the ending of Side Order, I was hyped as fuck when it happened, man. Like, instantly my salt just went away completely.
Right, okay.
The music, well, no, because that's how it happens. Like with Splatoon, the endings are always fucking a spectacle. They're always great. The music hits, the fight gets real. You know, it wasn't just, ooh, go and take out some of these spawners. It's like, okay.
Yeah. Dude, can you check? I put a game up to see if I can host.
Oh no, I opened up a new lobby.
Oh, did you? I've checked and it didn't let me join still. Which is weird.
Hang on, let me see. I'll see if you're...
Why is it not letting me do it? I close the room in my end.
You sure? I can leave mine.
Nah, I'll leave mine and I'll see what it does. Because it was saying... I'm not getting the option in the place to see that you've put someone up. I've done the main
Hang on.
start because the whole option I've got to start shift. As I'm dressed like somebody that's going in FPC with a fucking hazard gear on.
Alright, leave room. Well, you start a room.
I'll set one up.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll set one up. Freelance or private job? Because private job take on practice jobs with friends, or there's.
You must just go freelance
Random.
freelance with friends.
Okay. No, we're friends. I forgot there's a bit at the bottom. Oh, there you go. You're online. No, right. So now see you online. So if I make a room now, let's see. Teaming up with players who have different job titles from you could cause you to miss out on a promotion. Meh. Right. And then we go there. And I'll create the room. So I wasn't even interrupting you. I was just my train of thought was going. I was like, why am I not seeing stuff?
Still good, man.
Right. So now you should get it.
Have you sent an invite?
I've set a room up, and that is it. And I've added you in, I think, but we'll try it. Let me see. Gotta remember, I'm not the person that sets this up normally. Give me a second. Alright, you're in the pool. Hopefully. Or are we in a pool? If we're not, I fucked it, probably.
You're not even online, mate.
Oh, great, give me a second. Give me a second. What's happening here, man? Silly me. Right, I'll leave the room. Start again. I'll get in the pool with you and then I'll do it. Right. That makes sense. But yeah, no, I get what you mean, and like the 2's one does look good. Because I had 3, and like what you said, it was on, you know, it was on a decent price.
Yeah. Mate, that was a great deal. That was a great deal.
I'm just picking it up.
That's why I ended up linking it to you. I was like, mate, that's 15 quid's a steal.
Yeah, no, it was really good.
Did you start?
So
have you started a room?
No, I'm trying to get into the pool with you, then I was going to do that. But
No,
how
you
do
have
get
to. You have to
the
start a
pool
room first. Hang on. Right, I will start a room. Right, start a room. Freelance for friends. Create room. Y button. Okay. And
So
then no password.
refresh.
Creating room. Creating room. Creating room. Room
This
is
is
created.
recruiting and I can't
Waiting for
join you.
players.
Nah. Recruiting. Can I join you?
Now go for
In a
it.
second.
Now go for it.
Still recruiting. What's that all about, man? Is it because my level's not matching your level, maybe?
What level are you?
Let me go back and see. Unless I can check it anywhere else, I'd have to go in the actual area. Probably go in the area to check it. Tell you what though, and it sounds silly, but I am a big fan of the fact that the loading times are nice.
Yeah, on the Switch too. Yeah, man.
Yeah. Apprentice.
I don't think it
That's
should
what
be a
it
problem,
says.
but it's, either way, you
Yeah.
can't join, and when you start up a room, I can't even see you, dude. Right, I've closed the room.
That's annoying. But maybe just stick to the other one, man. Maybe just stick to the turf war, because that works.
Okay.
The turf war works. It looks good though. The salmon run looks like a bit of a Robotron vibe. Things attacking you and
Are you
defending
gonna
and
start
greed.
you're gonna start a room?
Yes, if I can. Regular battle. Boop, 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 boop. We're friends. Create a room. Okay. Create a room. Come on. There we go. And how do I then invite you after that? Is it the Y button? Is
Yeah.
that what I'm doing?
I'm just gonna ran back into the fucking.
I was sitting in the fucking with the living room, right? So the lights on, the big lights on, but when I'm moving my pad, it's one of those Pro controllers where the buttons are all shiny.
Oh yeah.
So I'm trying to find it where the Y is, and I'm like, oh shit, it's the Y button. Is it the Y button? It is the Y button.
I'm just throwing out there. I'm using a Splatoon 3 Pro Pad, so
Good man.
love that Pro Pad.
Right. Well, I haven't. It's just waiting for players to join. I've hit the Y button. We're all good, apparently. But this wasn't an issue
not
before.
online,
We didn't
mate.
have any issues like this before. I'm pretty sure I am. Pretty sure.
Devine 777 ain't online.
Give me a second. Oh yeah, I definitely am online because of the. Oh wait a minute! Wait a minute! Wait a minute! Wait a minute! I've been fucking going back and forth with cables here, so no, it's on. Is it on though? Am I being silly? No, it's actually in. It's on.
You're not on my
Connected.
friends list. You're not online. On my actual Switch
connected.
friends list, you're not online.
Let me try and sort that. Oh, lovely stuff.
Always the way, man.
It's never fucking easy.
It's always goddamn something.
Right, come on. Got a green dot next to my name. What's going on? It's never. No, it's
Did
not.
you install the recent update for the Switch 2?
Maybe not. Actually, let me just check if it's one.
Because I had an update, I think it was over this morning or...
Because I've been in and out of the like PlayStation and this a few times, so maybe it's that. Since the last time we'll check. What's up to date? What's going on?
Yeah, because if you...
Right, give me a
I'll put it
sec.
on, look, I'll put it on Streamlit. If I go to my Switch's
Yeah.
friends page, you're not there, dude.
That's weird. Right, I'm going to bail and go back. I'll turn it off and then back on again. The classic fucking
Yeah.
software restart, and then we'll see how we go. Because that's just weird. Sorry for the hold up. Right.
Oh, good, man.
Try that again. Come on. Come on, computer. Play the game. See, any other time I play Splatoon, yeah. Same settings, no difference. Don't know what's going on. Because I'm like, oh, maybe we can get on and do it before fucking midnight.
Yeah, so it says here you're offline.
Why? Unless I've changed them in setting-wise. You're definitely online on my one. Offline, okay, how do I change that? And if it says I'm offline. Let me check something. Internet connections, internet settings. Maybe it's cried about the internet. No, it's jumped to. Wait a minute.
I'll tell you what, I'll restart mine. I'll restart mine.
Because whenever you've set a game up, I've joined the name of other.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is Nintendo doesn't even say you're on, dude.
Okay.
You're not even here. You're not online. Not Splatoon, Nintendo. On my Switch friends list, you are not online. Friends online. Two.
Yeah, I've maybe turned it off. Right, let's try again. Because I've checked the internet and everything's cool. So I'll try it and see. And if we can get it, we can get it. And if we can't, then I'll fucking run away and cry. Right. Come on. Split. So used to just setting that to the podcast version now so I can run a bit rather than watch the video.
Yeah, that's what I do too.
It's much easier.
Again,
Right,
not an
it's
option in
normal
Splatoon
mission.
2.
Yeah, I thought that. I've never had an update them talking about bloody salmon run. Right, thanks folks. That was maybe a new bit that's triggered off. Right, dude, so if you have something open, like a normal
I'll go and open
turf
one.
war, I'll try and join it. And if I can join it, then we're in.
There you go, room created.
Cool. Yeah, joinable. No bother. No idea.
There you go.
Maybe we just need to maybe just needed me to hit the button again because I did unplug the settings a few times. So maybe it's hooked into the Wi-Fi, but then it would have worked. So, don't know.
What
No
now,
idea.
man? Wi-Fi on Switch 2 is terrible.
Yeah, but I think because it had the option for the Wi-Fi, it's probably just had it as a backup. Remember how we had that chat about the PlayStation doing that? So it's potentially that. Right, let's do it. I'm taking the zapper. That'll probably mean that we can probably that, or I needed to go through that whole motion of the guys doing the podcast talking about the salmon run stuff because it never comes up with salmon run stuff before.
All right. Just a note,
Maybe it's
Nintendo
that.
still says you're offline, so you must be set to appear offline everywhere else.
I've probably turned it off, mate, because I'm sick of folk messaging me.
Oh, there you go. Not that people can message you on the Nintendo, but...
No,
yeah.
I'm just, do you know what I mean? It's for me.
Yeah, I get
It's
you.
not for anyone else.
That would explain why I can't ever add you then. You have to join me. Because I can't join you if you appear offline.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah, it's for me. I made that decision.
Oh, look, I'm going to take a stab and say that's why.
It probably will be.
Because you don't appear online on Splatoon either.
Oh, really? Definitely not. Okay.
No. It says, on my friends list, it says 2. And you ain't one of them.
Okay, that's fine. Oh, caught with the purple. What have they got? A blobber? What the fuck's a blobber? I've never seen that in my life. Alright, come on then. Let's go. No, what tends to happen is and people are lovely, don't get me wrong, but when I'm trying to do this or do something with you, I'll get, oh, are you free for this? No, I'm not, because I'm doing this.
No, I get you.
right.
I get you.
And I'm like, do you know what? This is why I'm like, just do it for you, and then if you're available, and I can do whatever with you, and there's no like...
Well, it's like you're never online on PlayStation. Like, PlayStation says, like, yeah, Devine hasn't been seen in, like, the last 600 years.
Yeah, I don't. It's all in the bin, mate. The whole thing's just like, I'm like, I don't need anyone to can speak to me and any stuff like that, because it just gets me like going, right, what's the point?
Yeah, no, I get you. I get you.
And then I go down the dilemma. You're the only person that I can go, right, I'll be on in like 10 minutes, and you're like, right, cool, and that's it. There's no like, oh well, I'll be on maybe in about half an hour, and then I'll do this, then I'll maybe be on. Actually, and then I'll pull it, or I'll not be on. It's like, my guys are good normally, but it's like I can't do it 3 nights a week.
I get you.
It's not a job, it's a choice.
I hope you guys are doing alright with the base, or with that holding them back.
Oh, nearly! Someone snuck in. Obviously, I'm not trying to be Mr. Captain Incognito or anything, I just like keeping stuff for me.
No, I get you. To be fair, that's one of the issues I have with streaming, to be honest with you, because there are times when you just want to chill out and just play a game, but because I always play live, there's always someone there,
Yeah. You're right in what you're saying. I just hit that in lovely balloons. Oh no, they're gonna go. Yes.
Nailed it.
Did they count after they? If they,
Yeah,
they must
as long
count.
as long as it's on the ground.
Leroy. Yeah, it's no because anyone's been being listen stupid. No one's been bad or anything. I'm just that fucking far gone with speaking anyone that I'd rather just do it how I did it before with the NES upstairs, whatever. There was no fucking contact. If you wanted to see me, you spoke to me, or you sat next to me and played. And you've not got that luxury, so this is how we do it.
I have this groove where if people want to know where I am, they should probably already know. What's that rule? Fucking,
totally.
If you're meant to know, or if you need to know, you'll already know. If you don't...
Well, that's that. And my guys do, it's just that they're very aware that I do other stuff as well.
Yeah.
I can't, and obviously I put 74 plus hours into FBC. I love FBC.
Yeah.
But they're at the end of that, they've only played for like 15 hours. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Really, if they sit and just grind it, they're grinding it themselves and there's nothing else to go through. So I'm like... But I enjoy the time I put into it with you and them because I got to play it again pretty much twice, but
Yeah.
the only bad bit was at the beginning it was a bit slow for them, but then they got it and it was like, this is fine now.
Yeah. Okay. No. See, what you're saying is effectively what I just said about the whole. If they need to know where I am, they'll know.
Yeah, I think they do know.
Because it's one of those. You've only got a finite amount of hours in the day.
Aye.
And it's really easy to just watch as your day disintegrates for one reason or another.
Aye. Yeah, it's... And also, I've got a dedicated night, like you. I try to have a dedicated night when I catch up with my mate Jeff and Pack if he's there, if he's available. Like, and that's that. And it's cool if we get any extra in, but there's a lot on. I've got a lot on this week and next week, so it's like...
Yeah.
If I can, I can, and if I can't, I'm doing something with you, or I'm fucking chilling. That's it. And that's how it works. But like what you said, this game's no high maintenance, which I quite like. There's like painting stuff. There's something cool about painting stuff. Also, that direct was a bit random, eh?
Yeah, well, that was a partner direct, wasn't it? So...
Yeah.
I was hoping for a bit more, because unfortunately that direct has just gone and proven exactly what I said when I made my Switch 2 video.
Yeah. All the games are out.
Yeah, they're all the Nintendo
getting...
Switch 2, the game, you know, the console with the games that we've already played.
Yeah, we needed I know it wasn't a Nintendo one. Like, I know it wasn't a first party deal. And they did have some cool stuff, like what you're saying, they were talking about like Katamari and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's Katamari. I'm gonna like it either way. Like, it could be Katamari in the toilet when I'm taking a pee and I play the fucking thing. Do you know what I mean? It's Katamari.
Yeah.
Like, but other than that, there wasn't much else going on, was there? Really?
No. Well, again, it's you've now got all of the games we played years ago. Nintendo players have now got Cyberpunk. They've now got, Yakuza. They've now got.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, I played those like 10 years ago. What else you got?
But now, nothing.
Exactly.
And that's not
bad. It's not a bad thing. Just like I say, my cousin Billy, he is only Nintendo. He doesn't own a PlayStation. Yeah. He doesn't own an Xbox. So all these games for him are they're new great games.
Which is cool. I do like that. I do like that it's there and it's an option for folk.
Yeah. Just for folks like me who own every platform under the sun, well, it's going to be a lackluster. Anyone that like multi-plats, like you or me, it's going to be lackluster because we've already got them.
Yeah, I'm fully aware that machine's there for the first party gear when it comes out. I'm fully aware of that. But there's odd games that you see and ones that I've seen that I'm like, oh, actually that's cool, and I've only seen it I've seen it on the Switch first, or it's only on the Switch and the PC, and because it's on the Switch I'll pick it up.
Yeah.
Like, I did that with the Wilmots. I purposely went, right, I'm going to wait till the next Wilmot comes out on Switch, and I'll get it on Switch.
Yeah.
That's what I've done. Because I got it on, the original one was on Switch, I've got it. So there's loads of indie stuff that's popped up, but some of the stuff looked alright.
Yeah.
But some of it was like really heavy RPG stuff. And I'm like, nah, and my mate was for a laugh before it was going, there'll be loads of RPGs in it. I'll wait till I get him and watch it.
What RPGs did you see? Because, I mean, I didn't see... There was a Dynasty Warriors style game, there was
a, well, I say an RPG game, I mean, like, there was the third part to the Monster Hunter Stories, which looked alright. And there was some other stuff, or it wasn't an RPG. If it wasn't an RPG, it was like a game where you're a mage, maybe?
Yeah. So I know what you're talking about. That's there is an RPG, but it's an action RPG. So it's not.
Yeah.
It's not your standard turn-based gumph.
I was at work listening to this with one headphone in. And
yeah, it's not your standard RPG. It's by Square Enix, but it's not a standard RPG. It's not turn-based.
Yeah. So I think I seen that, and I was like, oh. And again, no shit on anything. I'm like, it's that thing where until you're like, oh, I wonder what would turn up.
Yeah.
And then I was watching it. You were like, oh, it's on now, sort of thing. And I was like, oh, great. And then I got a reminder that I had a meeting.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck, I've got to go to this meeting. So then I caught it afterwards, and I rewatched about it. But
yeah. I'd say the stuff on the list weren't bad.
Yeah. That Monster Hunter looked nice though.
Yes.
I'm fully aware of it looking good though, because they're putting a lot of. I don't know what they're. I mean, I don't know if it's the same folk or it's a different folk that are making it. Or
no, same goes. Capcom stuff.
Because it looked pretty, like.
Well, I suppose in this case, because I think the first couple of Monster Hunter stories were Nintendo exclusive. I could be wrong.
I think they were.
They were to start with.
I did enjoy that. Like, I may have to go back to that at some point again. But yeah, it looked good. It looked pretty smart. I was watching it on the phone as well. But like the Dragon Drive, that's
Drag Drive.
Yeah, Drag Drive. That's. I thought they would have shown, or if I've missed it, maybe.
No, it's just a global test event, kind of like how they did with Splatoon. They did the old test fires.
Okay, yeah. Because there was a trailer for it. Like Nintendo America put a trailer up the day before that just went into all the things it's got, which I thought was pretty neat.
I mean, I'm tempted, and I hate to say it, I'm tempted to break my no games thing.
Oh, I did for £16.
Yeah, for Drag Drive, because I did say when it come out on Switch, I'm playing it.
It looks, it does all the things that I wanted it to do. Like when I first seen it, I thought, oh, it's just got a bit of a gimmick and that's that. Whereas they went into more detail of what you can actually do while you're doing certain moves, and you can jump and lean to one side and all that, and it just looks cool. Again, like this. Like when I first seen this game, I was like, oh, this is different.
Yeah.
It's got the same idea, kinda. But it's more like your 3-on-3 stuff.
I mean, I think it'll be fun. I think it's going to be gimmicky and goofy, but I think it's going to be fun.
I love it. I actually love it. Like, I've never been in a wheelchair, so I don't know what that experience. I hope, touch wood, I'll never have to experience that. But it just looks fun.
I'll throw out there, I know I make it sound fucking monstrous, because I always say I'd never want to go back to a chair. It's not actually that bad, to be honest.
Yeah. I mean, I think I could. I think if I had to, I don't think it'd bother me.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I really had to. If I was told you've got to do the whole like Xavier thing, but you've not got a hover bike thing, you've just got like you're in the chair sort of thing, I probably would be like, right, okay, cool. But like, not in a sort of, oh, fuck's sake. Like, but it's more easy me saying that and I'm absolutely fine. So it's like, yeah. But yeah, regardless of whatever that is that they've made that decision on, it's a great idea because they've managed to get a game that's in the realms of like a Rocket League.
Yeah. Well,
And
there's another
did it with-
small e-sporty style game Nintendo's going for. They did it with
Yeah.
ARMS on Switch 1, which I still to this day, for whatever reason, haven't actually played.
I really want to play that, man. I really want to try that.
It looks really fun. I mean, they had an e-sport for it when it launched. I don't know if it was American as well, but it was. I know they had one in Japan, and Splatoon has got its own esports division in Japan.
I didn't know they had that level of like competitive stuff with it on the ARMS. I remember that ARMS game coming in, but nobody I knew had it. You never talked about it, so you're basically the guy that I'd be like, all right. So has anyone else talked about it? No.
Yeah, I was a fool with that one. I didn't pick it up initially. I think William played it, and he quite enjoyed it. But at the time, I was under the impression you had to use the Joy-Cons. And
So was I.
I can't use Joy-Cons for very long because they were so small.
Yeah.
So I was kind of put off by it because of that.
Yeah. No, I get that, man, completely.
But then people would argue the same with Drag Drive, but I'm curious to see if Nintendo have a secondary control for it. Because ARMS, by the way, has a secondary control to it. You can play it with a Pro Pad.
Yeah, I don't know if Nintendo. I'm trying to think if they'll do that with this game because it looks very like they're really relying on the tactile, like rolling and stuff like that. I suppose the kid do that with the sticks and that they wanted to, but. Oh, someone got me in the corner, bastard, and they had the aerospray. You dick. They called Jamie as well, makes it even more annoying. That's frustrating. Right, anyway. Sorry, I am listening, I'm just getting annoyed. But you're not meant to get annoyed in this game because we're just painting things. It's just happy
We've just been
accidents.
wiped, mate. They're on our base.
No, unless you're on the different team. No, you're the same team.
No, we're on the same team. This fucking is a nightmare, mate.
We're fine. We're all good. We're all good. It's fine.
Got them.
We've got them. We'll get them. We'll get them back. Right. Let's go fucking. Let's go for it.
Oh, you bastard!
My balloons. Just handed my balloons. I got them for you. Get that fucking roller boy out of the way. Come on. Yes, roller boy and the other person out of the way. And I dropped the splats. Ooh, we might win this. Oh, he's in. This guy's on a run. It looks like he is.
Yeah, I'm out.
I dropped in. I dropped in just as you got that guy.
GG.
We're alright. Yeah, I think it was good. What I've seen was cool, and I think there's like other modes in it as well. Like there's a wee area where you can play bowling and shit. Like that's pretty crazy. Yeah, I think it'll be a good laugh, and I think I'm easily gonna drop 16 quid in it because whenever is anything starting out at 16 quid on for the eShop.
Well, yeah, sure, and that's kind of my groove. That's why I'm almost alright with kind of breaking my rule.
Yeah.
Because
get the cannon off, dude. Balloons.
Let's see.
There we go. Sorry, I'm listening. Oh, look at that! 65.
I was right on their base, dude. top at the top corner.
Oosh. Yeah, no, it looked good. The trailer looked great, and the explanation tutorial video that they put up, I liked it.
I think people are going to shit on it. I know people are going to shit on it, but I just thought it was fun and goofy, and that was my, even my kind of first impression Switch video, I thought it was fun and goofy. I'm going to play it. I don't know how long I'll be able to play it for, because obviously it's just going to be on Joy-Cons. If they do offer a Pro Pad mode like they did with ARMS, and I wish I'd have known about the Pro Pad mode, I'll be on it like every day.
Yeah. I know, that's cool though. I think that's it's a good, I like just trying new, like, ideas. When someone has new ideas, I'm like, oh, I want this. Give me a shot of that.
Yeah.
Like this. it's a twist on, you know, the sports shooter type thing for kids, essentially.
Yeah. Even though this has got quite possibly one of the darkest stories I've heard in.
Oh yeah. But on the base level, when like I'm
just
talking
looking
about
at the surface, yeah.
Yeah, if my dad or my mum went into the shop and seen this, they're going on the look.
I mean,
and it could be whatever it is in the lore, but the look, you're like, right, okay, it's paint. Yeah.
I mean, Devine, there's an entire section in this where, I mean, not much of a spoiler because you've gone through Splatoon 2's story and you're on the readings. Yeah. Fucking they're lobotomizing people.
yeah, I know, man. It's heavy. It's a heavy thing. Obviously, what they're talking about that, but the baseline of this game is paint the floor, shoot things, and enjoy it in groups while you design a character and all this stuff and pick the shoes and stuff. Well, that's great. It's like what you said to me before. It's no anything new, but it's a new IP, and because of that, oh god, I got disconnected.
One of their teams just quit.
Oh boo! Come on, boo!
Yeah,
because it's a new thing, or a new thing at the brackets. Where I'm like, oh, this is great. It's even better when you've got someone that will play with you and they're online. Like, that's better.
Yep.
None of my mates got a Wii U.
Yeah.
And they'll not got a Switch too. So it's, you know what I mean? It's that.
That's kind of, I mean, that's why, another reason why I got a Switch too is so I could play games with William. We played quite a few. We probably played about 10, 20 hours on Mario Kart. We played Splatoon 2.
Dude, like I said to you, if I'm on and I'm able, I'll play any fucking game we use as long as I can get in a chat or if I can get it working. That's it. That's my only stipulations. Because I really enjoyed the Mario Kart driving about you the other night there as well.
That was rare. So I ended up having to cut that off, but...
Oh, it's fine. It was a bit early, like in the morning, but it was good fun.
Fun time. Very fun time.
I was just trying to get because I still can't believe how much there is to do in that game.
Which is funny you say that, because popular opinion is the game is empty and there's nothing to do.
Oh, fuck off. Sorry, but fuck off. Where's the measuring stick? What's the measuring stick that's going off of here?
Nintendo has done something different, again with an old franchise. It's not what players want, and so they're complaining about it.
Right.
Constantly.
As the players then that are, for some reason, putting these lofty expectations on people.
Well, I suppose the main issue they have, or the main issue I've heard, is people don't like the intermission.
Intermission's great.
So they don't like driving from one track to the next.
Oh, I like that. I think that's cool. And even in the what's it called? I can't remember what it's called, but the mode where it tells you that you need to be in like 20 position minimum, or you're out.
What's it called? The elimination
mode. I like that mode. I really like that mode. It's cool because if you get first position, you have a crown on your head, and like your crown could go up at any time.
They give Devine a crown, he's happy.
It's great. No, it's good. It's like I said to you before. These characters are now looking like how they looked in 3D tech drawings in magazines.
Yeah, well, back when we were kids, yeah. I mean, I remember looking at some 3D Yoshi stuff in official Nintendo magazine and going, wow, man, that's fucking amazing. Like, when can I play that?
Exactly.
It never existed. It does now, though.
Yeah, exactly. It's so strange. Like, I don't, you know, people are always going to complain.
Of course they are.
And that's the reason why I'm keeping it. It's for me. I'm keeping it to me. Like, if I want to play Nintendo, it's me. And maybe you and William or whoever else can play it.
The trouble is, man, what you've got here is people shitting on games is popular now. Like, flat out, it doesn't matter how good the game is, you'll always have someone shitting on it. You know, like, everyone talking, and, like, I've done the same. Everyone fucking literally shoves their cock in Stellar Blade. They love it. They think it's the second coming of fucking Christ. Oh, mate, it's a fucking game that we all wanted, and it took the Koreans to make it. Except I think the game's boring. I think it's fucking, the story is basically near, and and the gameplay is Souls, people say graphically it's really nice. It's like, but I'm not seeing it.
Oh, he trounced them there, mate. In the last 10 seconds, that was beautiful. Two guys just taken right out of the game.
Game on!
Oh, that was wonderful. That was just, you couldn't have got any better there. No, you're right what you're saying though. Like the people. Here's the best way to do it, right? 68%, mate. Wow, I've never had that before. Everyone's got an opinion. Everyone wants to tell everyone their opinion, and everyone wants to stand higher on the bar stool, right? Tell it. What I'm doing is looking at the person shouting and going, "That's wasted energy."
Yeah.
Just do it for you.
I get that.
That's it. And since I've hit that point, I'm going, right, that's it. And you don't need to compare it, or because I am the least comparable and competitive person on the planet.
See, you're doing
for me.
You're doing with games what I've done with films for years. So,
yeah.
And the example I always use is The Crow, right? I quite liked the sequel Crow films. If you compare them to The Crow 1, they're kind of shitty. If you just look at them as their own individual Crow films, they're actually alright.
I do that with every film. I don't compare it to the last film, I just enjoy it and suspend belief.
Yeah.
That's how I do it.
Well, that's how you should do it.
That's how I've done it. Like, I found a video this week, this is funny, I like this. So I found a video this week that's talking about how they're talking about Back to the Future, how, you know, when Marty gets the fucking news and he's got to go down to the mall and he needs to meet up with the doc and he's going to show him the DeLorean for the first time. And the van door, the back door opens really slowly and there's all the smoke and the van rolls down, and the car rolls at the back. Now, for years I've just went, it's a car, wow, that's cool, and then the scene moves on. These guys were looking at this going, right, that's cool, but tell me what's up with that. And then like, what do you mean? He's like, well, it's gull doors, and he's got about 3 inches either side, so as he's sat in that whole thing.
Yeah, the entire time, like you can't physically get it in there and then get out.
Exactly. And I've never thought about that in my life before. Yeah. Because there's no time to think about it, but these lads are like analysing it, going, well, if I'm like, you just suspend belief, like, you have to.
Not everything has to be real, man.
Exactly, and that's what we're trying to say in a roundabout way. It's like, just accept it. Like, KK Slider is not a dog that plays guitar and travels the world and has to pay his rent. Like, he's just
How
there
the
in
fuck
that
dare
game.
you say that to me? You fucking dick!
You know what I mean? You know what I mean, though? It's that. Like,
Next you're going to tell me that fucking Mario's not a fat Italian plumber from Brooklyn.
It might be. Someone's probably cashed in on that, being a plumber from Brooklyn, but not that one, I'm afraid. But yeah, it's...
You telling me Captain Lou ain't really fucking Super Mario?
What can you imagine if that was the case? Oh man. But yeah, it's... Yeah, I know it's hard because no one can do it, but I'm pretty good at doing that. I've done it for years, and I don't need people directly, other than you, or people that I can trust to speak to me on any of these platforms, because I've never needed it in the past, so why do I need it now?
See, you know, that's it though, mate. I get what you're saying, because again, the problem is everyone is a YouTuber now. Everyone is an influencer. Yeah. No one can just play a game and shut the fuck up about it. They have to make a video about it. There has to be something going on.
It's weird though. It's just, I don't know.
Well, because again, everyone's a media influencer now. That's all. That's all it is.
Like, I'm fully aware, like, obviously, like yourself, Matt, when you make videos and I think they're cool, I like them, and I think you're really good at it, but you are, like everyone else, fucking, it's the fucking imposter syndrome and stuff when you get doing it and that, but when you're doing it, it's like when you chuck a baby in the water, they just kind of swim. Yeah. That's what happens. But everyone's got that thing where it's like, right, well, I want to do that. Do it, that's fine, everyone can do what they want, but it's, don't just, like what you always say to me, don't, like, it's hard to, like, don't let all the, you know, people shit on games, and it tends to be a YouTuber, and they played it for 2 minutes, they give it 5 minutes in a review, and then they move on to the next game that they've been given. That's it. And that's crap. I'd rather hear you talk about stuff that is either older, or stuff that you're interested in, or stuff that you're enjoying. And then that's more enjoyable for me to watch.
Yeah.
And to enjoy, rather than, oh mate, this is shit. Well, it is, because you're making it shit, because you're not playing it right.
I will say,
Or
I'll argue,
you're not enjoying it.
I will argue we have the inverse as a problem as well, in that we have a disgusting amount of toxic positivity. And I say toxic positivity because it's...
Oh yeah, yeah.
And by that, specifically, I mean we're riding hype trains and we're overreacting, right? And that is a problem with especially younger kids doing the YouTubey stuff. They'll see a trailer and all of a sudden they've jumped 6 foot out of their chair. The chair has launched across the fucking room and they're screaming like they've never seen a video game in their life.
Yeah, that's all put on for the fucking cameras and shit. That's
exactly.
annoying.
But it's the same with all the, oh yeah man, this is the greatest game ever. Like giving gamers what they want. And that's what people were saying about Stellar Blade. Oh yeah, because look, it's a hot Korean chick. It's like, all these Westy developers, all they're doing is fucking fat ugly chicks and no one wants to buy that game. It's like, okay, cool, but I don't want to hear like 50 of you saying how absolutely amazing Stellar Blade is and how look at the player counts and shit, and yet I look at it, play it and go, the game looks like shit, it plays like fucking numb, and it does. It's a very numb game.
Yeah.
Not that it's a bad game, but it's not as flashy as people say it is. And when I played it, so I'm less than halfway through the game. Most people quit before at the point where I'm at. Most people don't even get past the first boss. They've bought it. They're like, oh yeah, Steam charts are saying that this is like one of the highest like concurrent players in ages for XYZ type of game. Yeah, on launch, you've got like, oh yeah, fucking 50,000 concurrent players right now, who will never clear the first boss.
Yeah, that's not good, is it?
And I mean, I haven't played that game in months now on PC, and yet still, I'm in the top 50.
Fucking hell. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what it is, man. I mean, it's like other things as well. It's like games that are actually not that bad, or they're notorious for being that bad that they're actually quite fun.
Yeah.
Like I didn't mean that, and it's like, ooh, like irony way, but like everyone was always shitting on the what's it called, the Bubsy, the 3D Bubsy.
Yep. Oh, the PlayStation Bubsy. Oh.
Yeah, I like I think PlayStation one. So the one with you've got a 3D platformer, but you have to use tank controls.
Yeah, Bubsy 3D.
Yeah. And I like the look at it. I think it's great. It's got a cool soundtrack. It's got a good look to it, and the game's actually quite fun once you get used to the mechanic of it and how it works. Yeah. Rather than it's just shit. Because 100 people went, oh, it's fucking awful. But yeah, it's only awful because you're comparing it to other things. Yeah. And you're not used to dealing with it like that, because we're used to it behaving a bit easier for like, you know, the user and stuff like that. Like you saw what happens. Mario 64 is an example of, the controls work and they fit really well. Mm-hmm. Whereas tank controls in a 3D thing are quite difficult.
Yeah, sure.
Different, shall we say. So I can see why it would draw people up the wrong way. But I thought it was quite fun.
To be fair, right, when I was a kid, I think I might have played it on Sega Mega Drive. I loved Bubsy, the original Bubsy. I was crap at it, but I thought it was great.
I love all the mascot games. I'll play any mascot games. What was the one on the Amiga? There was like the Quaver dog was on the Amiga at one point. That was cool. And Oscar as well. That was a good one. Anyway, like anyone like that, I'll play it. Like Rystar and that. So I can, yeah. I played that on a Sega bus. Did I tell you that story?
No.
Have I told you that story? Ages ago, like, then I came when Ristar came out. But what? Maybe the last grasp of the Mega Drive, I think. Mega Drive 2. I think that's when that dropped. That and Dynamite Heady, the same sort of time they came out.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where I was. It might be at a truck fest or something. You know, get those random truck fests,
Yeah.
and it's like one of them, and a Sega bus was there. A double-decker bus that had, like, I don't know, maybe 10 Mega Drives.
Yeah.
Upstairs and on the bus. Someone dressed up like the Ristar, or Ristar, what he's called.
Yeah.
Like dressed up with a fucking gear on, like looked like an actual, like a person that couldn't speak but had to pretend they were like miming to be this character.
Bless him.
And, on this, and it was roasted as well. And on the Sega bus, they just let you play the game. But it was a new game that was either just coming out or it was out. And they're promoting it, and they had, yeah, I got to play that and Dynamite Heady on the bus, and I'm like, this is great. And I never owned a Mega Drive but at that point, but I was like, this is fucking awesome.
Yeah. I get you.
So stuff like that, it can be, oh, I wish it was Sonic, but you can also go, well, it's something else.
Yeah. So the trouble is, though, you have that same problem, though, with, I wish it was Sonic. It's like, but...
Yeah.
Like, how many times can you play Sonic before you go, I'm fucking sick of Sonic?
Exactly. That's the whole thing about over the years where it's great having Mario and like Punch Out as the ref and you know like all that stuff, but there's only so much Mario you can take at some point.
Yeah, see, that's a problem I have with the boys. I will say I'm a terrible dad in this regard. I will actively say that's shit. Which is kind of like what my granddad used to do with me. He'd go, you know, basically, if he didn't like it, he wouldn't sugarcoat that he didn't like it.
Yeah.
And so the boys would go, oh yeah, I really like this, Dad. I go, yeah, I don't like it at all. It's not that I don't get it, I just don't like it. And so like, Big Man used to play like 1-2 Switch, and he's like, hey Dad, do you want to play 1-2 Switch? And I'm like, dude, no, I can't. I just don't like it. I can't. The trouble is because the kids want you to have fun too. I can't fake enthusiasm. If I don't like it, I can't.
Sure,
I won't lie to pretend that I think something's great.
Yeah.
So, like, Big Man was talking to me about Mario and stuff recently, and I was like, mate, I haven't liked a Mario game since we have originally played Mario 3D World on Wii U, and I haven't liked a 2D Mario since probably Mario World.
Oh yeah, World was amazing though. I have to admit though, and I know I've just said what I've said there, but the new to me, the new Mario Wonder game.
Well, to be fair, that is quite new.
Yeah, it is good. It's fun.
That's basically the end of life Switch, wasn't it? Wonder.
Yeah. Oh, I put the team shit.
I can't play it. I can't. Anything based on the new Super Mario Brothers series, I can't stand them. They feel floaty. I've played it like 1,000,000 times before.
Yeah, no, I get you, man. That's the thing as well. Everyone's got to remember that we're the ones that has to like everything.
Yeah, sure, of course.
I'm so used to people going, but if you just tried it. I said, yeah, but I have tried it. I'm on it. It comes 3 people at the end. Yes.
Nailed it.
Oh, man.
Oh.
That's why the game's not about killing people.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, 1. I threw a grenade off. I would have got that. Damn it. Oh well. But yeah, no, I don't know. I just like what I like you. Yeah. I like what I like, and I like things that are a bit out there sometimes.
Yeah.
And everyone gets that.
Let's say for me, I understand why people like Mario, like Wonder, New Super Mario Brothers U, Mario Wonder, New Super Mario Brothers Deluxe, but I've played them. Like, not that I've played them, but like, I played New Super Mario Brothers U, and the one on the Wii, New Super Mario Brothers Wii or whatever it was called, and I was just like, dude, I've done it. Like,
Yeah. I was like that one. What was the one, originally when when the Mario Brothers on the DS came out?
New Super Mario Brothers.
Yeah. When that came out, I was like, oh, this is light years different.
Yeah.
In a way of, it looks better. It's hard,
sure.
and again, the same thing of, hey, it's starting to look like the ones in the 3D magazines again.
Yeah.
And then I think even that had a couple of mini games that was like the card games or poker with Luigi and stuff, and I quite liked that.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, it's a bit different. We've got something different going on. It's essentially the same thing. I'm going to the castle. I'm saving the princess. Bowser's involved. But I'll suspend belief and I'll enjoy it.
Yeah.
Whereas I can see why you can only do it so many times.
Yeah.
I get that, because I'm like that with some stuff as well. But what I like about you is I'll go, dude, there's this game. I quite like it. And you go, oh, I'll have a look at it, or I'll try it.
Yeah.
And if it's not for you, or even if you see me stream it, you'll go, it's not for me, man, but I can see you're enjoying it.
Yeah, sure. But that's the way it is. Just because it ain't my cup of tea don't mean other people can't enjoy it. Look, I don't personally like Stellar Blade, but I can see why people like it.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't necessarily believe, and that's the other problem I have as well. I don't necessarily believe half of the people like what they're saying they like. I think they're riding hype trains, especially so Stellar Blade and Black Myth Wukong and to a degree Elden Ring. All like people were sucking the dicks of those games because there was clout involved. You know, people are like, oh yeah, like these are the cool games. Like, if I don't like the wokies that want fucking that want fucking gays and ugly women and trans characters in games, I have to like these games. And it's like, can you guys just fuck off?
Yeah, to me it's just like, to me it's just it's a game that you like and that's that, or if you, it's a type you like and that's that. I've never ever went, oh, I've got to really make sure that there's no this type of character, or it's women all the time, or it's no women, or I just play the game. Like, I've done it with everything. A prime example of that is the Harry Potter game.
Yeah.
Where I had all that controversy that I had no idea about.
It was dog shit. It's absolutely pointless.
I seen you stream it, I seen Rain stream it, and I'm like, I'm fucking buying that game. I don't even like Harry Potter.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I think maybe this is more a me thing than an other people thing, because I hear it a lot with, and this is gonna make me sound like an asshole. There are some people out there who just, they can't necessarily relate to a character unless they look like them or act like them. And I don't care. Like, I don't look at Lara Croft and instantly go, yeah, I'd fuck that. I look at Lara Croft and go, oh wow, look, she's pretty cool. She's done XYZ thing. Like, she's when the rookie ones as well. It's like, okay, I empathize with how she feels. Miles Morales. If anyone can't tell, I ain't a black kid from New York. Right? Yeah, so I'm not going to empathize with Miles Morales for being a black kid from New York, but I know that there are some people out there who will.
Yeah. No, I get that as well.
But I'm not going to elevate Miles Morales because of those things, nor do I think he's a better character because of it. Because I don't play it because he's a black kid from New York.
No, you play it because you want to play the game.
Yeah.
Or you want the character. You want, because here's the secret. What happens is, if it's a good game and it's written well, the characters are going to be solid. That's how it works. That's it. There's no other rules. That's it. That's how it works. If your characters are solid, Lara Croft and all those new games and all the old ones was solid.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, and when I played the newer ones, like again, for example, Lara Croft again, they were cool. It's just it is. It's just smart.
But as I say, there are some people though who can't relate to a character unless, like, I don't complain. So a lot of people say, oh, there's not enough representation of XYZ group in games. There's not enough like average-looking women. There's not enough average-looking men. There's not enough this. There's not enough that. And it's like, dude, I don't complain if I don't see straight white cripples in games.
Yeah.
Like, what do I give a fuck?
Glasses.
Like, I want to
There's no
escape.
glasses in
I want to
games.
play a game and escape. I don't want to play a game and go, yeah, man, that's me.
Yeah, there's not enough hipsters in games with glasses. That's what I need. Hipsters with glasses.
You don't fucking. How else are you going to survive, mate? How else are you going to relate? But that's what I'm trying to get at. Like, I don't need a character to look or act like me for me to relate and empathize with a character. Like, I don't know. Give me a 5'4" Afro-Caribbean lesbian character, right? I could still relate to that character in some form.
It just, yeah. Do you know what it is? It's suspending belief again. It's a D&D mentality. It's like you don't make a character or pick a character that you're. I suppose in games you don't really get to pick a character too much, but like when you pick a character, you try different folk. Like for example, in any fighting game, you know me, I rarely play any fighting games other than the ones that when I picked them up. Not too recently, but the Tekken game, or the Street Fighter game, and I've tried different people.
Yeah,
but you're gonna go to your ones you know, or the ones that you think you know. Oh, actually that'll have different moveset or whatever.
Yeah,
but it doesn't matter doesn't matter what gender they are. Yeah, to me. Like that's the thing. I'll go Chun-Li, no bother. Like it doesn't matter.
Yep. So that's the trick. But there are some people who are really into that, and they push for it. There are people who they need to have a certain type of character. And it's like they did the same thing with, again, Black Myth Wukong. Oh, greatest game ever. Like, and you knew it. If they were kind of anti-modern game, chances are they'd hold Black Myth Wukong and Stellar Blade on a pedestal. And I'm thinking to myself, 2/3 of you haven't even beat the first boss. Like, I don't want to hear it. You're just saying it because that's what everyone else is saying who's on your side of the fence.
Yeah, and that's annoying and boring. It becomes a yawn fest when it's like that.
Yeah, but unfortunately, that's what gaming conversation is these days. Like, I think modern gaming is kind of shitty, but not for the reasons that they do. And they're like, well, these games are all woke and gay and whatever. And it's like, well, I think these games are fucking mechanically boring.
Oh, man. I mean, if you're going to go to a character choice, Pac-Man, Mrs. Pac-Man or Miss Pac-Man, and you've got a Pac-Man with a bow in its hair, and you've got Pac-Man.
Yep.
That's it.
Well, what do you need?
It boils down to that. I don't know, I think it just annoys me with stuff like that.
People
but again,
want
I'm
too
allowed
much.
to be annoyed. Yeah, they do.
Like I say, for me, it's like we had the same thing again. They're all like Warhammer 40k Space Marine, and people are like, yeah, 40k Space Marine, budget game, or budget in relation to most AAA games that come out.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Didn't cost so much to make, and look at it, it's amazing. And yet, I'm like, dude, but Space Marine 1 sucked.
It was pretty hard going, but I enjoyed it, but I like 40k.
No, I agree with you. So here's the trick. Here's the trick. You gotta hear me out on this one. I played 40k when it came out on PlayStation. I played it on live as well. I enjoyed it thoroughly. However, going back to it, it is mechanically numb as fuck.
Oh yeah, it's terrible. But because it's got the paint on it. And everyone, because there wasn't any games like that for that franchise.
Yeah.
You're like, well, I'm getting it because it's got my guys in it.
Although I will say, if you say to me that 2/3 of the people online these days who are ranting and raving and saying how great Space Marine 2 was are actual Warhammer players, I would call you a fucking liar.
No, they won't be. I know they won't be. Because again, half the people that played that game will be probably just learning that game. Do you know what I mean? It's one of those ones where
I hate to use it. Most get because this is a fucking Twitter thing where they call people tourists. You're not really part of the group. You're just playing it for fucking or talking about it because reasons. You're not really a fan of the thing. Most of the people online playing games, streaming, and talking shit are tourists. They're not fans of the series. They've just found something that people are bellyaching about or cheering about, and they've picked a side.
Yeah. First, that guy with this double splat is insane. The Julies. Oh my god. But you're right, what you're saying. It can be like that. It is cool that they after so long they brought it back.
Yeah.
But then some folk, that's the first game. That's the first version of it. They didn't get to see the. It's like that thing where sometimes no one appreciates the history of it. Like not everyone's going to go back and play fucking Mario Bros. In the NES.
Sure.
Thanks to like things like the service online that Nintendo's got and various other ways of getting it, you can. The kids that are just like, their first games, like say 5-year-olds, 6-year-olds now, they're getting Wonder. Like,
oh yeah, sure.
Do you know what I mean? That's their first, or they're getting fucking Sackboy or whatever. That's their first fucking platformer. That's far, far from it, from what we had. And it's what's funny is they change it.
I will not deny that if it's like one of your first games, you're going to go, yeah, that's fucking great. I'm not saying that at all. But it's just, I don't like how disingenuous a lot of people are for the sake of potentially riding views. Because that's all it is. It's just people riding views. They'll use the same 4 or 5 talking points that another big streamer or YouTuber has used, and all of a sudden, they're hoping they're going to ride the coattails and get the shit. Like, William really loves the new Super Mario Brothers series. He really likes them. He thinks that they're fun. He thinks they play well. He can think of a million ways he'd like to make them better, but he really likes them. I play them, and I'm like, I don't like it, because I remember how the new ones feel slow and kind of floaty to me. And I don't like that.
Yeah, they've got a bit of a. It sounds silly. They've put like a bit of drag on everything, but what they do still have is you can still do all the they'll hold B and run really fast and hit jump, and you get that momentum.
Yeah. Well, that's it. That's what the games have got. They've all got momentum. But I don't like the way it feels as you play it. That and I don't know why, but mechanically these days I can't play Mario for shit. Like, I think me and Chalky put up a Let's Play series of New Super Mario Bros. U, and Chalky basically carried me through that. I was terrible at it. Whether or not that was just because I mentally disengaged like part way through, but so William built some Mario Maker maps, and I mean it looked great. It was definitely Mario.
Yeah.
But it didn't feel like Mario to me.
Yeah. It's kind of it's a weird one. That game's quite good though, because you get to. It's because it's got the editor in it, and you can just have endless like online maps to try it. And if you're into the platformer and you're into like how the old Mario Bros. Games looked, basically everyone can make levels, and it's cool for that.
Yeah, of course. Of course, I would never discount what it is. Just
yeah.
I just don't like how they feel.
I get. Yeah. And that's the thing. That's like me with the. I probably could go back to it and be fine now. But like when the Crash Bandicoot games got the reskin.
Yeah.
They got polished and that remastered or whatever, and they changed the jump.
Yeah.
They put more of a latency on the jump, so it made it because when you're used to doing the jumps, or because I used to play with my cousins at the time, so I got here we go. I've got this, another jump. Different jump. And that's the first thing I would have kept if it was me making the game. I don't know, sometimes you get it right though, because I remember on what was that again? I remember on the Wii. I keep going on about it, but it's probably one of my favourite games on the Wii. The Punch Out game on the Wii.
Yeah.
They got that perfect. Because I was like, there's a thing I do in Punch Out on the NES where I the way I hit the button, and for some reason, always done it, and it's just so appealing when it does it. when you got a chain of punches together, it speeds up.
Yeah.
Or it slightly speeds up. I thought they're not going to do this or not, and they did it. And it just kind of made me go, oh, that's cool. Like, it's like a wee tiny thing that probably just cost them nothing to put in, but they just did it.
I get you.
It's weird, but I liked it. But yeah, it's a good game. I'd actually buy it if that came out on the Switch. I'd buy that. That's how good that game is. Right, so I don't have build this. Jump on it. I'll join the ball. There we go. On about shooting stuff, thinking, why am I not getting joined? But it was me. Yeah, no, I just think it's, I don't know, it depends what you want to play as well, man. Like, you may not be in the mood for it. Like, right now.
Again, for me, a lot of games now are more feeling. It's all feeling based, which is a really weird thing to quantify for people. Like, the game could be great, but if it feels off to me, I don't want to play it. I will happily admit there are times when I complain about mechanics and yet don't fully engage. I will admit that. You know, like, unless you play certain games on hard mode, you're not engaged with them fully mechanically anyway, so in some areas my thoughts are null and void. But if I play a game and it feels like a game that I've played 50 times before...
Yeah, that's how you tap it, don't you?
Yeah. But then if I also, like, you know, if I play a Mario game and it doesn't feel right in my hands, I don't want to play it. Doesn't mean it's a bad game. I just don't like it. You know, I know. Yeah. I've never had someone shove their fist up my ass to the elbow, but I already know that's an unpleasant experience.
Yeah.
You know, and it's kind of the same groove with some of these other games. Stellar Blade is, I keep bringing it up. It's a for me it was Korean Nier with a Dark Souls skin and some of the most jank combat I've played in my life. Some of it was kind of broken and unbalanced. Was it bad? No. Did it deserve half of the praise that it fucking got, though? Fuck no. Because there were times where the combat was so disconnected from the buttons I was pressing that it was so unbalanced that I might as well have just not been pressing buttons at all.
I think I played the demo because I wanted to just try the demo of it. I think it picked up on the PlayStation, but it just didn't gel with me. Like, I played it and I was like, I
recommend people play it. I recommend people play it because it might be for them. But for me, it's just kind of flaky.
Yeah, what the hell's happening here? Someone's got into our base already, so I'm just trying to...
That's all good. It's all good.
Clear it up a wee bit. Yeah, no, I get it. And I get that thing about the roguelikes and that as well, because if you play a genre and you're solidly playing it, like, you're bound to get a bit of, like, burnout at some point and stuff, and especially when you've been going through what you've gone through, trying to get through the game that you've been playing for, like, fucking 6 months. It'll do that to you.
I need things to feel right. I need things to feel like I'm enjoying myself. And if I have to sit there and go, well, it's okay, but if I have to go, but then it's not good enough.
You know what? Right, the prime example of this. Now, I didn't think about this until I was playing this earlier on. Right, now that game I told you about, the drop security breach, what the fuck it's called.
Yeah.
It's made by Microprose. It's an old Switch game, right? It's 2 years old. All you're doing, it's a cyberpunk type cyber deck scenario. All you're doing is tapping the A button and having resources and using them up, going through things, deleting things, etc. Right?
Yeah.
Sounds terrible. Because the story's alright.
Yeah.
And because I've got like a bit of a greed mechanic thing going on, where like a dope war, so you've got money, you can sell it, and you've got to buy parts for your PC or your upgrades or your software or whatever, and they start putting more and more bits in, like you've only got so many nodes to get, you've got a timer, your firewall can go like, it sounds complicated, but it's complex enough because you've got a timer and you're doing all these things that are just tapping one button and moving between things, you feel like you're doing it, even though you're not doing it. It's far from it.
Well, it's like, what was it called? Something Obra Dinn.
Yeah,
that was such a simple little indie game, but it was fucking great. Because the story was good, the intrigue was there. You're like, what the fuck is going on? Initially, you're like, oh yeah, I just found a ghost ship. So there's just something dodgy going on the ghost ship. But then it turns out, oh, hang on a minute, there were like fucking fishmen in a crate? Like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, what's happening now? Yeah. I hope it didn't, man. That was good. But yeah, no, that honestly, that Breach game, because it gives you bits by bit, you know, and at the point when you were chatting, it was like, oh, we trounced them. I was, what was I doing? Oh, I was listening to the end of the podcast while playing it. And then you were talking about like Splatoon and how it's got the tower mode, which is basically like your roguelite type dealio. And then I was playing that game and I'm going, this is just a similar idea.
Yep.
Really? Because all I'm doing is picking a mission. I'm getting money for doing the mission right, for hitting certain things, but I'm now getting greed mechanics in because it's telling me, right, there's blue bars or blue squares and there's green squares, and once you've got into a server and used that processor ability to get into there, it'll take a set amount of time, then you'll get in, then you can download the blue stuff, gives you, or green stuff gives you more bucks at the end when you sell the data off, and it's starting to get more and more complex while you've got the 5-minute timer in front of you. And it's all done in a nice sort of, like a top-down. It's been made by Microprose. They're the guys that did like, I think they did early Civ actually, if I remember rightly, on the PC. They must have came back at one point and they've been doing that. And I got that for £8 or $8.99, like before I got paid and that. So I was like, that was in the store and I was like, oh, that looks fucking cool. And I didn't see it on the store. I must have carried over my list that I've liked.
Oh yeah, it does here. Your wish list is tied to your Nintendo account.
Yeah, so it popped up and I was like, I'll get that, because it was cool. Which,
just as a note, Nintendo, Sony, I don't know if Microsoft does it because fuck off, could we please stop the limits on the wish lists, please?
Oh, I hate that.
What is the point in like Sony especially, what is the point in giving me a wish list that I can only put like fucking 5 things on it?
I wonder why they cap it, there must be a reason.
Because they want you to buy the game or fucking whatever, so you can put more stuff on your list.
I think it'll be storing data.
That's just a fucking text file.
Yeah, but imagine if millions of people have
nah, mate,
stored it.
It's a couple kilobytes in a database. It's nothing.
Oh, man.
That's nothing, mate.
But yeah, that does annoy me, that, actually. You couldn't think about it. Especially when Steam's got, like, yours is, like, it could get down to me miles-wise.
Mate, I've got 2,000 games in my Steam wishlist. I've got just as many games in my wishlist as I have games.
Fucking hell. But yeah, like what we were saying before, like you were saying, like, oh, things that are different and things that are a bit intriguing. Like when I seen Peak, I was like, it's like one of those, you know, multiplayer games that you play and it's all calamity and that. But it's cool because it's different. Yep. It's different, and we don't know what's at the top, and we don't know what's going to happen when we eventually find this fucking Scoutmaster guy in the book. Like, and they're still adding shit to it.
Yep. I've played something similar to it before. Can't put my finger on what yet, but it's still different enough to make me want to play. I can't. I've been playing games now for fucking like 35 years. I can't keep playing the same games over and over and over again. I will also admit, because someone goes, shut up, Granddad, you're just going to say old games are better. No, I will flat out tell you, games I liked when I was a kid are fucking shit.
But they made you a better person because they were shit.
Yeah. Or for example,
in brackets, real difficulty.
If anyone wants an example of games I liked that when I was a kid that were absolutely fucking dog shit, Incredible Crash Test Dummies on Super Nintendo.
Oh man.
By LJN. That game fucking sucked ass, but I loved it.
crazy, man.
I'll admit it. You go back and play that now, it's a terrible platformer. The jumps are bad, the controls are bad.
All those LJN games were terrible, but they fucking sold, man.
Yep.
They sold. All those wrestling games sold. They were terrible.
Well, the thing is that LJN didn't develop all of them. They published a bunch of them, but they didn't develop all of them.
Just a big style. Oh, look at that.
Yeah, got murdered then.
The orange, yeah, the orange was great. Good rolling. But yeah, like there's loads of LJN ones that are a bit mad, like, or a bit different. Like the Simpsons ones are a bit mad. Bart's Nightmare, that's a terrible game if you're no good at mini games or good at the things that pop up. But if you get the groove of it, that's it. But that can do you for a week, or a month. That's why it's different now, because you can't just go like what you said before about the games having. When did we get this measuring stick where the game's got to be 40 hours? Yeah.
I will say, as well, confession, I have fallen into that trap. I will happily say, is the game worth my money? How long did it take for me to earn that money? How much time have I put into it? That's basically my only real measuring stick on value of a game. Like, if I've bought a game that's say 70 quid and I finish it in half an hour, I've been ripped off.
Right. Yeah, in your head, right, you would like to think that a 70 quid game would not be done in like fucking, keep time.
True.
Because it should, because we've been led to believe that these ones that have been made by the bigger kids, and with the bigger toys and the more expensive hardware, are the ones to last longer. But sometimes it doesn't work like that. Not because, as you know, I'll sit and play fucking Centipede for hours.
Yep.
And it doesn't matter. And but that's me. But I'll do that, and I'll also do that with anything that's, it's got like lastability, or can replayability, or if there's another mode in it, or it just works like that for me personally. But again, that's different for everyone, because it's choice at the end of the day.
What I was getting at was more that, so I have for the longest time been very heavy into RPGs, but I wasn't always heavy into RPGs. I just got into RPGs because I wanted bigger stories. I wanted something I could just sit down and get immersed into. I didn't have to spend decades to get good. I just wanted to sit down and enjoy my slow-paced story after I've had a long fucking day. And this really started around like the GameCube and probably PlayStation 3 era was when I started swapping that way. But now I look at it, I'm like, I don't want to play a game for 40 hours. I've barely got fucking 20 minutes apiece right now.
Yeah.
And it's kind of ruined my gaming habits a bit. It's like, if I look at it, I go, well, I know I've got the Persona games. I've had the Persona games now since the PlayStation fucking Vita, for Christ's sakes. However, I haven't played them because they're like 100 hours each. And I'm like, I'm never going to sit down and play. I'm never going to get that time. I want that time, but I'll never get it. I will never get enough time to actually sit down and properly enjoy that story.
Here's an example, right? FPC.
Yep.
Right. We've both put in crazy hours into that.
Yeah.
There's no need for us to put crazy hours into it.
Nope.
But it's that one more game.
Yep.
It's that, can we just have one more game? Yeah. 3 hours later. That's when you've got something. When you've got your hooks in, and you're like, right, well, now I need to work at my layout. I need to work at my loadout and what can benefit Skaz's way of playing, and that's also good if you sit and do that for 30 minutes. My way of playing is
like nightmare fuel, apparently.
Well, you know what I mean, though? It's like it's that as well. It's like, all right, I'm going to work at this strat now because I've got to the point in the game where I'm like, I'm now trying to fine tune it.
Yeah.
And it's that's the shit as well that matters. It's always, for me, it's always greed. I'm a big greed monger when it comes to stuff like that. If you put a time limit on it and tell me I can do 2 things, or I can go for a sneaky third if I just think I can get it down in the time limit, I'll go and try and get the sneaky third. I'll try it till I fucking blue in the face.
Yeah.
Like, stuff like that matters. And I think there's enough of it going on now. And
Sure.
that's why things like the new games we're talking about coming out on the Switch, there's nothing really, on the Switch 2, there's nothing really new that's dropped apart from your Donkey Kong and, you know,
Yeah.
the one we talked about, the basketball ones can be great. I think that's going to be a good laugh.
I
I'm
struggle.
going to love that.
I know, because that's what I was saying about William and like the new Super Mario Brothers games. He's not sat there and put hundreds of hours into Mario 1, 2, 3, World.
Aye, it's different.
And all that. He started with New Super Mario Brothers, Sonic Adventure, that kind of thing. So, I've had like 30 years of playing the same kind of game, and I'm just kind of I'm like, I need something different, guys. And so that's why I look at it. I look at it from both sides. I understand that a lot of these games are new to a lot of the kids that are playing for the first time. You know, they like microtransactions, man. A lot of kids these days, so then microtransactions are normal.
Yeah, that's not a thing, man. That should never have been a thing.
Well, it shouldn't have been. We all QQ'd about it. We all said how fucking stupid Bethesda was for putting horse armor in games. But they did, and now it's an industry standard.
Yeah.
You know? And I will confess, right now, I bought DLC for, what was it? Oblivion? No, it was Oblivion, wasn't it? Horse armor. Because that game was bugged on Xbox 360, and the fix was to download the DLC. Not necessarily horse armor, but like to get the DLC was basically the fix. There was a bug in the vampirism quest line, and if you bought the DLC, there was an item that had the cure for vampirism in it.
I remember that because my mates were talking about how they were gutted because they became a vampire and they couldn't get it off and all this, and I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Because again, I didn't have the Xbox or whatever at the time.
Yeah, it was
so
PC and Xbox at the time.
Yeah, but I knew it was cool, but then it's like, I think for me, like you're saying it as well, when I get games that are too long now, I'm just like, I can't. Like I can, but not. I don't really want to do that.
Yeah, well, I've now got to the point where I mentally switch off. I shouldn't, because traditionally speaking, they're games that I like, but I can't. You know what I'm like? You know I get fucking raggy when people interrupt me when I'm playing a game. If I'm sat here and I'm playing a game and I'm now getting into the story and you go, excuse me, can you wipe my ass for me? I get angry because I'm busy. I'm trying to do something. If I have to step away, like if I'm reading a book, if I read a couple of paragraphs and then I have to do something else, I get fucking right raggy.
Yeah, because that's your sort of time to downtime sort of thing, or it's meant to be your downtime.
Yeah,
so
I'd like my opportunity to unwind, please. I liked big games that I could get immersed in, and I could enjoy the story. But then it got to the point where the games were too long, and I had to tailor my gaming to. For example, the 3DS. I didn't play a huge amount on the 3DS. I love the 3DS, but the reason I love the 3DS is because it had the suspend mode on it.
Yep, I mean just shut it and then that was it.
Yeah,
you could just jump in.
The kids started playing up. I could just shut it, put it in my pocket, be a dad, and then when things calmed down again, I could whip it out of my pocket again and keep playing exactly where I was.
Yeah.
Any other, like, that's probably another reason why I don't home console, really. Like, from PlayStation 3 onwards, like, home consoles really got up my ass, because I never had time to just sit in front of the TV and play.
Yeah. No,
so
I get that, man. It's different when you've got different responsibilities and that.
Yeah.
So it makes it harder. My mate's going through that now, and he's having to, like, he'll have the same idea, but he's obviously got like lots of like smaller children.
Yeah.
But he's having to be on the beck and call sort of thing.
Yeah.
and in the middle of FBC you can't pause it.
No.
So we're having to stand and guard them while all the hiss turns up every 2 seconds because you can't move on to the next room, because if you do that, it's
time to jump on a sink.
Well, I have done that in the past, but he does. Everyone, when it does happen, he's apologetic and stuff, and I get it fully because of.
Yeah.
I get it. You can't always just fucking.
He's doing better than I did, because I got quite bitter. I'll admit it, I wasn't a particularly good dad when the kids were little, and I'm not a particularly good dad now. I'm actually quite distant, but I can't enjoy something if I have to keep stopping and starting. And so it got to the point where I would rather have just stopped completely than half-assing something.
No, I understand.
And I mean, that's kind of where I am now. It's like, I'm so used to people dogging on me for playing a video game, or I'm so used to people interrupting me. It's like, I'm not even going to start because I know something's going to go wrong. And that's a terrible thing to say.
Yeah, it's a shame because you do enjoy it, man.
I used to. I don't know if I do anymore. I honestly, genuinely don't know if I do anymore.
I think it takes. I think when you get time and you're not getting hassled. In general, that's just not for you. That's for anyone. Yeah. Obviously, when anyone's doing anything like, everyone just kind of enjoy it. Like I like it when I play someone with you and we just forget we're playing a game. Like that peak was like that. Just forget you're playing a game and you're just having a laugh. And we were just joking. I mean, our characters weren't even, the mouse wasn't even moving because we did the mic setup, but it would have been hilarious. And it was hilarious.
Yeah.
And it's things like that. That's when it matters, when it's daft things like that. It doesn't matter if you've didn't get it right or maybe shouting at anyone. It's just we're having a laugh. And that's what it boils down to. Are you enjoying it? And even if you're going, oh no, I'll enjoy it because you were enjoying it, that's fine as well. You didn't have to fully pretend like Ren Hoek with a fucking helmet on. Happy, joy. You can do that. I do that sometimes, but I do that when if I'm having a bad day or whatever.
Yeah.
And then my mate Trav goes, oh, do you fancy jumping on doing this? And I'll do it. But it's probably no the top of my list because I'm feeling shit.
Yeah,
but I know after about 20 minutes I'll be alright. Do you know what I mean?
I will, again, another confession, I will be honest, I've been too honest for some people, I've liked it, but I only really liked it because so-and-so said, or we were doing XYZ, and that's quite soul-crushing to people. I know that, I shouldn't do it, just I am not very good at lying to people when it comes to faking enthusiasm. No, never but that's what I mean, like, it's soul-crushing when you say to someone who thinks you're enjoying it, or they've done something nice, you go, actually, that kind of sucked. Like, they feel underappreciated, and I understand that sometimes I can be really quite crushing. I don't mean to be. I'd just rather not lie to them.
It's not the problem with that. It's not the initial saying. It's sometimes it's not your fault, but you're deadly like you can just tell someone, and you've always been like that. Yeah, I find that funny.
I can be pretty hard with it. I won't lie. I'm not good at sugarcoating it. I can't. Because I've got this opinion where if I say to someone, or if someone, you've been booted from the match, have you? Or have I been booted?
Oh, I think once someone's been booted. Right now, check. Sorry, I've been high emotion while I was doing that.
That's all good, man. That's all good. Yeah, I've got to go into a match by myself.
Shit.
I'm just of this groove that I'd rather not people go, hey, do you remember that time we did XYZ? Wasn't that fun? If I didn't really like it, I'd rather them know about it than keep thinking I enjoy it.
Right, so this is what you're describing is Marvel Rivals right now.
Yeah, but I will be honest, initially I enjoyed Marvel Rivals. Until we played about 20 hours of the same 4 maps.
Yeah, that's pointless because there's nothing different going on.
Although
Like
it should be said, we're doing the exact same thing now in Splatoon. However, no one is constantly checking their healing stats.
yeah.
There are some things that can kind of do me, and I say it to DeWald all the time. Bless DeWald, love you. If I don't like it, I'll tell him. And it's the same when I started playing Death Stranding, because if he gets the idea that I like something, he won't stop talking to me about it. Which, unfortunately, can kill stuff for me. It's not people enjoying that ruins it for me. It's that they don't give it time to breathe.
Yeah, you have to let someone find their way with stuff. It's good to talk about something though, but you also need to let someone find their way with it if they know. Like, sometimes what can happen is so many people will play the same thing at the same time because the release has happened.
Yeah.
And then if you miss it, or if you didn't have it, or if you've got it but you want to play someone else first to get through something, if it's story driven, I can't watch it because I want to try and just get through it myself.
Yeah.
Or not having anything spoiled.
Yeah.
That's a big one. Like not having anything spoiled. That's like day one. Like try not to talk about it if it's something that's everyone's going to get round to.
Yeah.
Or if it's something that I can quite happily forget, I will watch it. Do you know what I mean? So there is like a weird crossover for me on that, but I get that as well. But like I said to you, that's what I like about you when you go, "That's all right, mate," but it's not my sort of thing. But that's fine. Yeah. That's it. It doesn't have to be. Oh, that's fucking awful.
Devine has been a sweetheart and just phrased that in the nicest way possible. That is not often how I phrase things.
But no, because I know you. That's what I know. I know what you're meaning.
Yeah.
I know you're not meaning it to crush my dreams, and that's it. You're not gonna get to do whatever.
As an example, when DeWald was playing Death Stranding and all he did was talk to me about Death Stranding, by the time he was finished, I didn't want to hear about Death Stranding ever again.
And you're one of the guys that's played Death Stranding the most.
Yeah. Well, I think he might be now. I think he might be now.
But I'm talking about one, but like you played it on multiple devices. You even played it on.
Oh no, so is he. So is he. He's played it on PlayStation and on his phone.
So that's just, like, but then you and him both like testing like shit like that out.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why that's there. I mean, that's why he's just found a game that he really likes, and that's fine as well. But again, another example of going well is Loop Hero.
Yeah.
That's another one that's like, oh, fucking hell. I would never have looked into that.
Well,
if I didn't see you play it. But
the difference there is, and this is generally a difference between, our dynamic and DeWald, is that if we'll use Death Stranding as an example. So let's say let's say me, you, and DeWald are all playing Death Stranding, and we'll all play for 4 hours. Okay, stop playing. We've all roughly got to the same point. Me and you might have a bit of gabba, and then call it done. Compare notes as it were. DeWald, bless my soul, and bless his fucking soul, will go on about it, and on about it, and on about it. And every other word that comes out of his mouth is Death Stranding, Hideo Kojima, BT, BB, fucking made a delivery, 5-starred, use my use my fucking zipline network. And it's like, DeWald, you have been talking to me for about 2 months straight about the exact same thing. Change the record, bro. I've played the game too.
Yeah.
That's it. Like, there was a chap we used to know years ago who was really obsessed with Guild Wars 2. It hadn't even dropped yet. And near enough every other word that came out of his mouth was Guild Wars 2. So by the time Guild Wars 2 came out, I didn't want to talk about Guild Wars 2. I didn't want to play Guild Wars 2.
God.
I'd had enough of Guild Wars 2.
Yeah, you got burnt out by it.
Yeah, but and that's kind of what I mean. Like, me and DeWalt have had the same thing when it came to like bass guitar and stuff. He won't, if he senses something I like, he won't stop talking about it because it's something to talk about. So, but it's not. I know you like it. I don't need to hear about it every day.
Yeah. It's tough, man, because like he's a different type of cat as well. So it's kind of.
That'd be like me. It'd be like you telling me about your strat every day. So, bro, I know about your strat. At some point, I'll be able to fucking draw. I'll be able to redesign your strat in my fucking dreams, mate. You know, I don't need to know the fucking. Unfortunately, at one point, I did know the dimensions of DeWalt's bass guitar.
Jesus.
I knew how he set his action. I knew the fucking type of nut he was using. I fucking knew the strings he was using. And I'd get an update like every few fucking days.
See, that's lovely though, that someone's went to that extent to want to try and mod it that much or personalise the guitar that much. But we didn't really know that. Like,
yeah. Well,
right
I said
now,
it to him. I said, dude, it's cute. I said, but I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I was like, it's your guitar. It's like, I said, personally, DeWalt, mate, I think you're wasting your money because you put like 6 pairs of fucking strings on that cunt in the last month. All you do is talk to me about tone. Yes, a bucket of distortion. You know?
That's the thing. I don't know, it's just one of those things. I suppose if it's a special interest, it's different because right now, like, I could talk to you about distortion and what pedal I'm using, but if it's no your interest, then what's the fucking point?
Well, it's not even that it isn't my interest. Like, yeah, talk to me about it a couple of days. Don't talk to me for a month straight about it. You know? That's what I mean. Like, yes, we've had a conversation, and I enjoyed it. Excellent. Don't repeat the same conversation 10 times over and expect me to still enjoy it.
It is a hard one, that.
You know, it's like, let's say, for example, we read Silver Surfer #2, right?
Yeah.
And then you and I have a 6-hour conversation about Silver Surfer #2. In 4 days' time, I don't want to have another 6-hour conversation about Silver Surfer #2.
No, because you won't. Because 9 out of 10, once I've done something like that, I'll not talk about it again for a long, long time.
And that's my groove. And that's actually probably also another problem I have with the internet in general. Because everything's algorithmically fed to you now, it's very easy to get burnt out, and it's very easy to get sucked down into what they call like echo chambers. So if I say Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild sucks a ginormous cock, all of a sudden my feeds are full of Breath of the Wild sucks ginormous cock, and it will keep feeding me videos and podcasts and things that are engaging. I see this all the time when people go, well, if you go on Twitter, all you find is people talking about how much they hate immigrants. And I was like, sorry, this is a quote, a video I saw today, which was by a chap named Jimmy the Giant. And he's a kind of a politics YouTuber.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to try and type Jimmy because he changes what he talks about. He talks about the political history of the UK and his own kind of journey through politics and council housing and why council housing became a thing and government shifts. But he does it from the view of the everyman, if that makes any sense. Like, he's not the guy with the degree in degree in politics from Oxford.
Yeah.
He's the kid that grew up on a council estate that used to do parkour and go, yeah, mate, this is what I think. But he says today, yeah, I'm on, when you go on Twitter and all these people are getting fed all of this shit about immigrants suck and we all hate black people and trans people and all that kind of stuff. And I'm sat there thinking, do you understand that that's algorithmically tailored to you? So if you engage with it, if you engage with politics on Twitter, or you engage with political commentators on Twitter, it will feed you more of that stuff. If you engage with people who you are trying to debunk on Twitter about politics, then that's what it's going to feed you more of, because that's what it knows you want, or that you engage with, and they can keep you on the platform. That might not necessarily be what is actually on Twitter the majority of the time, but that's what you're going to see. Because I've said to people before, well, when I'm on Twitter, what I see is cosplay, anime, and PCB designs. I don't see anything political on my feed because it's been tailored to what I interact with. One of my mates, all he sees is big-titted women because all he interacts with on Twitter is fucking Page 3 girls.
Do you know what I get on Twitter? I just get wrestling shit.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. See? So...
I love it. It's great.
When people go, "Oh yeah, mate, that's all that there is," it isn't. Just that's what they're feeding you because that's what you engage with. And so I find that because of the way things are tailored now, it's very easy to get burnt out because it's all being fed to you. You assume that things are worse than they are. One of my friends is, without going too much details. One of my friends is heavy into the trans community, and she it's almost like being trans is her entire identity.
Okay.
If you go on her YouTube account, it's all trans media. If you go on Twitter, it's all trans media. That's what's being fed to her. And it's like, but then she has said herself, if people don't engage with it, they're not going to see it because it's being algorithmically fed. She is into that kind of thing, so the algorithm has kind of gone, you interact with a lot of trans material. How about some of this? Like, if I open up a new Twitter account and all I do is click on big-titted Asian women, all Twitter's going to feed me if I go to my For You page is big-titted Asian women.
It's weird that it works like that. It's such a strange thing.
Well, but it has to, because they're trying to push engagement.
Yeah.
So, sorry, I went a bit kind of off the rails, political and fucking all this other stuff.
I get what you mean. I get what you're on about.
Same with like back during the whole Black Lives Matter thing, or any kind of political movement, or any kind of movement in general. Video games suck, and then you look on Twitter, you've interacted with 5 people who think video games suck. And now all of a sudden, all you get is video games suck stuff on Twitter. You know,
it's almost like try to change someone's mind about something, even though they've had a decision that they made a while ago about it.
Yeah.
Like it's like that.
The problem is it's you're going to get beaten over the head with it because that's what it sees you engage with. However, because it's what it sees you engage with, it's going to feed it to you. Because it feeds it to you, you very quickly get burnt out on it. Because you hear it all the time. How many times do you want to listen to fucking, I don't know, Let It Be by the Beatles before you fucking want to stab someone with a fucking 12-inch? You know? Or, you fucking pulled out your fucking, I don't know, you pulled out your fucking vinyl, you've snapped it in half, you've now gone and stabbed some cunt with it.
Yeah.
That's what I meant to say. Fucking 12-inch, my god.
I get what you mean.
That's just fucking, my head's now fried. It's like we're getting to that 1 o'clock in the morning rant time. But that's what I mean, like, how many times can you hear the same record before you go, for fuck's sake, mate, play something different? And so I have the same problem with social media, I have the same problem with YouTube. That's why I used to actually have so many different channels, because then I could actually get a different flavour. If I wanted to watch motorcycle content, I knew that I had a YouTube channel that was specifically tailored to feed me motorcycle content.
Which is a good idea, to be honest.
You know,
like, if you want to have that sort of thing going on, that's cool.
Same with like the channel I'm on now is mostly, what is the channel I'm on now? Mostly like fucking videos about, my old channel was mostly, Linux and photography until I got sick and tired of people trying to sell me stuff. And then this channel is like Linux video games.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it just the only reason things look so dire, long story, incredibly long. The reason why everything looks so dire, guys, is because you are being fed what you interact with.
Yeah. A lot of people don't know that, by the way.
No, but that's why I have to keep fucking saying it. You know, it's not that fucking everyone's a fucking right-wing fucking, you know, anti-fucking trans, anti-fucking big-titted video game thing, whatever. It's because that's the shit you're interacting with. But because it's algorithmically tailored to try and get engagement, all you get is hate and... or whatever it is. If it realizes you really like Super Mario Wonder, you're going to get a million videos of people that like Super Mario Wonder. It's not that the majority of the world likes Super Mario Wonder. It's just purposely feeding you the stuff that it's got on file.
Yeah, it's like a big magic trick.
Yeah.
Basically.
Sorry, that was a massive rant, sorry.
No, I got you, man. I got you. He's were on some heavy shit on the podcast as well when I jumped in. I was like, whoa, this is going a bit non-gaming.
Yeah, well, that's because we're curious about how the new Online Safety Act, I say new, it passed like 2 years ago.
The ID thing.
How that's going to affect, well, everything really, because it's incredibly vaguely worded, which it has to be because it's law. It's open to interpretation, as all law is, usually. Because obviously the world's a complex place. But there's bits... I keep seeing this post, and I don't know how true it is, but it's like they're trying to bar like animal cruelty and stuff from the view of children. And it's like, okay, what do you consider animal cruelty? Does that mean that I can't make, say, for example, a docu-series about butchering animals and show, say, for example, a cow going to abattoir? But does that mean, by the same token, does that mean that the BBC can? Or does that mean that the BBC are now going to have to lock that stuff down too?
It's too... We're getting a bit censorship to that degree where it's almost...
you know, they're saying like how they don't want show of violence. But what is a Hollywood film? What is a Hollywood action film?
Either way, the way I look at that, right? The way that I look at that, Scott, is what did we do when we were kids?
Yeah.
Which is fucking looks at the shit you want to look at. I mean, you maybe scarred yourself for life for some things, but then you fucking didn't look again.
And that's been my argument. The trouble is, though, it's one of those kind of people are being baited, unfortunately, in that they are. So it's one of those. I'm going to put something into and that's what I said in the podcast. I'm going to write a paragraph, and that paragraph is going to be something you can't argue about. So, for example, I don't know, kicking puppies is wrong.
Yeah.
Right? And then midway through the document, the law or whatever it is, will say something to the effect of, I don't know, you're not allowed to drink Iron Brew Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And you go, hang on, I want to fucking drink Iron Brew on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. The argument you then get is, oh, so you like kicking puppies, do you?
Yeah.
And that's the kind of thing we've got going on with this Online Safety Act. It's protect the children. That's, yeah, sure, great, cool. However, I would also like the idea of not having to put my ID on eBay through a third party if I want to buy a set of kitchen knives, for example, or a replica serial killer mask from a film, or, you know, something like that. It just... Oh, good job, guys. It starts to get a little floaty where where we're drawing the line, you know, because Splatoon has a section where well, like I say, like, people are getting lobotomized, people are getting killed. I would or I've got a better one. Go
on then.
I had heard that some of these laws also include violence towards fictional animals.
Wow.
Okay? Because it's still encouraging violence towards an animal. Okay? When I was a child, my nan used to think Mario Brothers was violent because you used to jump on Koopa Troopers. She thought that was encouraging violence against animals. So,
yeah,
I ask you this. Who the fuck decides?
Yeah, exactly. No, this is the problem. Who's watching the Watchmen?
Yeah.
That's it, man.
Because
you can't have one rule for somebody and one rule for the other.
Well, the problem is we all have the same rule, but it's down to how we're interpreting it.
And that's the problem. They've made it grey area so everyone can kind of... Well, I don't know, maybe it's that. Like, yeah. But then TV kind of a different legislation from anyone else. Like, I mean,
but see, how do they get away with it? Because if let's say, for example, Marvel has a section where I don't know, someone puts a fucking scalpel underneath Tony Stark's fucking fingernails, well, that's torture.
Yeah.
Like, does Marvel have to change their delivery method? But like, do I have to now give my ID to Netflix to watch Marvel?
All that's gonna do is encourage folk to do the opposite of what they want.
Yeah.
You're not gonna suddenly get a utopia like the bloody Fallout. All of a sudden, you're gonna get the actual thing that happened in the Fallout, whereas it goes fucking wrong. People start turning on folk and all this shit.
Well, no, I'll tell you what it does. It turns into fucking what was that game with Rapture?
Oh yeah, Bioshock, man.
Yeah. That's what it'll turn into.
Because that's all that's happening. And they're you're moving the goalposts every time and not telling anyone the rules.
Yep. I'll tell... So, Mr. Starmer, Keir, my boy, I will tell you this now. It doesn't take a genius to figure this one out. I guarantee you identity theft is going to go through the fucking roof.
Of course it will.
Because kids are going to steal IDs to get access to services now that they now can't get access to. Or they're going to have someone cook them up a fake ID.
The guys have been using, like, I don't know, you've talked about the Death Stranding one, with the normal readers, with the, you know, the face mode, or what the fuck it's called, the photo mode. But people were using Gary's mod characters.
Yep.
In Half-Life as well.
Now, I argued this point too on the podcast that you shouldn't do that, and the reason for it is because if you get caught, you can't argue that your stuff is legit.
Yeah, terms and conditions, and they can just take it away at any point.
Yeah.
We're getting in the V for Vendetta, like, range of going by the book.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's what's getting, like, there's like rules happening, and
the problem is there are a bunch of people out there who think they're being smart because they're like, I didn't give him my photo, I used fucking Norman Reedus' face. Cool. Now wait until you get banned and you now can't prove who you are. Because all they have on file is Norman Reedus' face.
It's
and good luck trying to get in contact with an actual human.
Oh man. Yeah, because it'll be an AI dealing with it all. Because no one's going to sit and do that on a fucking telephone or whatever.
Dude, I've been locked out of Google accounts before. and I can't get them back because I cannot contact a human player, a human person, nor can I. So it was a shared account, and I was like, I do not remember, because one of the questions was, when was the account made? And I was like, I don't fucking know. Like, what month, what year? I was like, I don't know. And they're like, well, you can't answer the question, so we can't give it to you. And I'm like, okay. But then you lose all of the files that are on it. All the photos, all the videos, all the whatevers. By the way, I've set up a new room.
Oh, nice. Probably make this the last one. Do the first song, right? Because I've got work in the morning.
So I've been running like a motherfucker for the last like 6 hours.
You're fine. No, you're right what you're saying though, right? You're right what you're saying, and it is a bit weird, and it's changing, and it's making it all different and known in a nice way.
See,
it makes me compare to what we had before when we were fucking high school and stuff, and it was light years different.
I said this to a parent the other day because someone said to me, well, it sounds like a good idea because it means that the kids can't do XYZ stuff. And I said, yeah, that's cool, but why should a child then have to send his passport information or a scan of his face to a third party that isn't, properly secured or whatever? Like, they don't hold any real liability here. Like if they get hacked or whatever, why should a child have to send this information in just to use Discord? Like Discord or Reddit or Twitter or... I mean, don't get me wrong, I know there are some countries where like your online accounts are tied in with your like national insurance number.
Yeah.
I think Korea does that. So like a lot of your accounts will be tied, so you can't just go out and if you get banned, you're banned kind of thing because it's tied to your government issued ID. But that's what they're doing. That's what they're trying to do here, and it's just.
Remember how before lockdown and that they were trying to say that they were going to give us ID cards before anything happened.
Yeah.
And then that got shit canned. They made so many of them, and then they got shit canned.
Yeah.
That's coming back.
Yeah,
that's what's happening.
What was I actually gonna fucking say about it? I've had a brain fart now.
Good me.
The bit that gets me is, generally speaking, the people who are complaining about it, like saying it should be a thing, are those protect the kiddies people for a start, and they're using the argument of, well, if you don't agree with this, then clearly you want your children to watch, like, fucking, I don't know, terrorism videos or whatever online. You don't. That's unreasonable to even think that, but that's the argument they're going to use because of that first magic paragraph they get, to protect the children or whatever. Yeah. Well, clearly you want 5-year-olds to be watching porn after Barney the dinosaur or some shit. It's like, no, that's completely unreasonable, but then what they're asking to remedy it is also incredibly unreasonable.
It's the it's the assumption that if you don't do this, you're a bad guy.
Yeah. If you don't agree, you're an evil cunt, effectively.
Or you're a wrong'un for not wanting it.
And
that's what they're trying to do. They're forcing your hand basically with that paragraph at the start.
Yes. Well, and that's why a lot of stuff actually goes through, because no one wants to argue with the seemingly nice thing.
Yeah.
Because do you want to come across like you're a sexist, racist, homophobic, fucking child-hating, whatever, which is, how a lot of stuff goes through. And there have been times in history where laws have been written where dodgy shit you would never want to go through have been kind of put in, like, in page 4.
Yeah.
But, the fucker that gets me is that a lot of the parents, a lot of the people who are banging on about this are people our age going, well, my kid needs to have a smartphone in school because what if something bad happens? And it's like...
They don't, because what did you have? What did you have when something bad happens?
Exactly. That's exactly it. And it's like, well, my kid needs it so that they can tell me. It's like, well, they can fuck off to the head office, tell a teacher, tell a whoever, and then they will contact you. They don't need to contact you, because the problem schools are having right now is that kids are kind of faking, like, oh, I'm sick. But instead of telling a teacher or informing like a member of staff or whatever, they're just fucking off.
Jesus
walking out the gate with the
Christ.
parents picking them up. And the school is the parents are wondering why the schools are getting raggy, because obviously they're not being fucking told. So, well, why haven't you been told? So, because your kid never asked us. You just went and picked them up, you dick.
Oh man, it's weird. It just sounds like folk can't be arsed doing much. So what they're doing now is they're complaining that the internet tool that they've used to train is now a big problem because they've not managed to put the morals in anyone.
Yeah.
To then have the trust to let them do what they want to do.
Mm-hmm.
But again, I'm not a parent, so I don't know how I'll deal with it when it comes to it. But
I mean, at the end of the day, mate, I doubt you're going to be completely unreasonable, and when you're caught out being unreasonable, I doubt you'll then go, oh, mate, fuck you, you fucking cunt, you piece of shit, my kid needs this, blah, 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 blah.
no, because I'll always compare to how I had it.
Yeah, of course.
And it's like, if it comes to it, no one's going to lose a limb if someone's not got a smartphone.
Yeah.
That's the way I'll see it.
I mean,
like, you can have my smartphone. I didn't want mine.
As you said earlier, we did some probably really funky fucking shit online. Everyone went and did the, are you 18 years old? Oh yeah, I was born in like 1905. And like, holy shit, there's a 94-year-old geezer watching fucking... You know,
You had to do the maths as well, which made it funnier. That was like when you used to go to cinema. That's where it stemmed from. You stand in queuing to go into the cinema.
Yep.
Going to an 18 or a 15 if you're 12.
Yep.
And you lie. You got either got a fake ID, which was the base form of that.
Yep.
Or you fucking lied.
Yeah.
And you tried to look that you weren't lying.
Yep.
That was it. That's what you had then. That's all this is.
Yep. Except now we've got law governing it.
Which is mad.
Yep. I mean, the thing, because I'm going to throw out there, yeah, I'm 40 years old and I still don't put my ID, my date of birth in correctly in websites when they ask me. If it's just one of those, yeah, excuse me, like, so for example, Steam. If I log into a new machine on Steam, it will ask me to confirm my age. So I'll go, look, you're looking at, like, think of an 18 rated game or whatever, like I think maybe Stellar Blade had one.
Oh, okay.
Again, you know, throwing out Stellar Blade again, like, how old are you, right? And instead of actually putting in, or like, I don't know, like Hitman or something like that, instead of putting in my actual age, I just went, yes, on 1/1, and it's got like the current year, like 2025. I was just like, click that, flick the scroll, yeah, fucking 1960. Click, done. There you go, that's definitely over 18. That'll do. Because they're not asking it to store it on my account, because if they were doing a check on the age on my account...
Yeah, they'd have it.
Yeah, but because it's just asking me, just randomly, like, as a stupid little gate guardian, are you old enough to view this page?
Yeah.
I just fucking skim it. To this day, I just go, yeah, fuck it, any number will do. As long as it's over 18, who gives a shit? I'm not going to sit there and go, I've got to go to 1985.
yeah. All that is an else if, like, it's or an if statement.
Yeah, of course it is.
And it's just running through it traffic light style.
Yeah.
And then I don't know if they take the information, use it anywhere, or if it's just that's it.
No,
But
it's just
9
cookie.
times out of 10
It's just a browser. It's just a cookie. They're not even check. They're not even referencing your account. On at least on Steam, at least on the Steam store, it doesn't reference any of the information that you have given Valve tied to your account. It is just a cookie on the built-in Steam client browser.
Yeah, so like 9 times out of 10, it's just like that's it, and it's done.
Yeah.
And I get you as well, but I never fill that in with my, you know, with the birth date, because it doesn't bring it up.
Yeah.
It just goes, here's what we think, and it always brings up January for me for some reason.
Oh, there you go.
January, and then you knock that up, and either knock it up to I roll it and then see where it lands.
Yeah.
Or if I'm near the 80s, I'll put it to 80s, but I'll not go specifically to the year of my birth because we're way past that now.
Like, I mean,
like,
if you're signing up for an account, like legit signing up for an account, you're putting your address and your date of birth because you want something sent to you or whatever. But if it's just like a generic Gate Guardian, fuck off. Landing page asking me for my date of birth. That's horseshit.
love a good landing page. I hate them. So many problems with landing pages.
It's like,
That's a different. That's
just
a different
keep
run for
them
a different
fucking
time.
clean. Put a logo on it someone can click, and then fuck off. Nothing else. And for the love of Christ, guys, please stop leaving cookies on my fucking page. I don't want to go to a website and find out I've pulled down or one page. If I'm pulling down more than a meg of data, what the fuck are you doing?
It's weird. That's what I was doing today. I was making sure it was trim and bypassing login stuff that when I was testing it. Because when we test it, we have to use our rather than go to the login page, we can bypass it with the cookies in the header for the client. So I was doing that today. And it was nice and boring. Funny how it went full circle there. I ranted about it earlier on, and I've talked about it tonight, which is
there you go.
And on that bombshell, mate, I'm gonna have to go because I am up in the morning and going into the office. But I wanted to play Splatoon with you, and I was getting it, and we were getting it properly, and that's why it was good. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed the rant. I enjoyed the chat.
GG. And one
awesome.
day I will
Sorry,
play
mate.
Super Mario fucking Wonder.
Mate, you'll love it. You'll love it.
Is that the
love
elephant
it for
one,
the
yeah?
weird-
With Peach in it?
Oh, it's so weird, man. Like every so often you hit these flowers and the game just goes nuts, and it's like, oh, rather than have warp pipes sitting still, they'll crawl and they'll knock you up, and you've got to collect some certain seed. It's weird, but I like it for that. It's a bit different.
I'll give it a go.
But yeah, I reckon you should or don't go your way and buy it because Nintendo's fucking dear.
Mate, at some point I said to Noodle, me and Noodle did the maths, I'd need to buy £450 in those Nintendo eShop vouchers to buy all of the Switch games I want.
Oh god.
That's not Switch
That's a
2,
lot.
but that's like, so I'd be able to have Zelda, a couple of the Zelda games, Fire Emblem game, a couple Pokemon games, the Kirby games, like all the first party stuff, because that's the stuff you can buy with the vouchers. To be fair, and this is going to sound disgusting, £450 isn't that much money when you look at how many games I'd be buying out of it.
Yeah, because you're what, the 80 or 90 quid or something like that?
Yeah, I think
Vouchers
it's
for
£80.
two games.
So
They just put a new page up, by the way. There's a new page up talking about all the direct stuff they talked about.
bless them. Let's have a quick
What
look.
the hell is chilling by the fire? Is that just sitting?
Yeah,
chatting with
I
your
did
mates
see
on a
that.
video
Yes,
call?
literally, people can build a fire, and you can everyone have like their webcams and their mics on, and you're just building a fire.
Oh, that's pretty crazy. 13 quid. That's alright for that.
Yeah, I did. I was considering it.
Once Upon a Katamari, $34.99. That's alright as well. So is Pac-Man World. Pac-Man's amazing.
I was torn on that one, but it was for one of the same stupid things we'd said before. You know, oh mate, that's got some mechanics that look like something else, but that's why I don't like looking at trailers. I just want to play the game and see it. I don't want to speculate. And it would be 11 games.
11?
For 11
Fair
games
enough.
for like 400 and however much pounds I said it was.
The Shinobi looks quite fun as well, though. Oh, it was a demo of the Shinobi one. Oh, that's interesting. Might get the demo.
There you go. There was another
always-
couple of things on there that I saw that looked really quite nice.
Always
Just
try before you buy when that stuff. Especially if it's £22, that's great. What else was on the? Oh, yeah, Plants vs Zombies. That's an interesting one.
I don't know about
Don't
those. I
think
mean,
they would do
I played the first one years and years and years and years and years and years and years ago.
I think I played that on the DS. Was that on DS? It must have been.
I think it was on the
Very
Xbox right, to
DS-like.
start with.
Very DS-like game where you could just click and drag and all that. Pretty cool. Hyrule Warriors. Yeah.
I would,
didn't get it.
because I like Dynasty Warriors games.
Yeah.
It's just bizarre that one is Zelda themed and fucking is apparently canon tied into the lore of the two new Zelda games. So there's probably more story in that Zelda Warriors game than there is in the actual Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom.
I just remember you guys in the early days of the podcast, and Bard was talking about that Hyrule Warriors, and I was just like, yeah, no for me, but like I get it. I get why folk would enjoy it.
They can be pretty fun, just like for senseless running in, mashing the L attack button, watching hundreds of enemies fly through the air kind of thing. They can be pretty fun. It's all down to price and timing, really, I think, in Warriors games. For Dynasty Warriors, which is where the series started, I'd always say yes up until like 5 or 6, just because they are based on Romance of the Three Kingdoms, which is one of the 4 Chinese epic like stories, tales. Was it there? Water Margin, Romance of the Three Kingdoms, Journey to the West, and the Plum something. I can never remember the 4th one. But I love those stories, which is actually the reason why I bought Black Myth Wukong, because Black Myth Wukong is based on Journey to the West and the story of Sun Wukong.
Monkey, yeah.
Yeah. So if you've ever
Monkey
watched
Magic.
like Monkey King from when we were kids on TV,
Monkey Magic, yeah.
yeah, that's fucking Black Myth Wukong. So that's something I wanted to mention in one of the things I was talking about today, but I didn't have enough footage to go on a spiel about why, because me and Bard used to watch Monkey King when we were kids.
Yeah, that's good. So it was good, like.
So, you know, I recommend people try these games. Don't just look at them and go and pull a DeWalt and go, oh, that's got something where I have to press more than 3 buttons. That's not my kind of game. No, fuck off and actually play it. Because if I had a quid for every time I've played a game and gone, oh, that's fucking shite, I ain't playing that, picked it up, actually had to go at it and gone, that's fucking amazing, I'd be a millionaire.
You know what did that with me, and I do it with a lot of games, but that Toad, I kind of sounds so stupid because it's nothing. It is rotating a puzzle and it's collecting coins, but it was such a grand time. Fucking Captain Toad. I played the demo of that and I was like, this is amazing.
Yeah.
Just wandering about Nintendo, having a grand time, like learning. There wasn't much going on, and it
doesn't have
many
to be. It was
puzzles and that.
engaging.
It was so cool because it was different again.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what gets it when it's different.
That's
kinda
why
hits
I'd
it.
suggest, if you've not played stuff like Hyrule Warriors, the new Zelda, give them a go. Give them a chance. Give them a go. You might still bounce off them, but don't just go by how they look or what you think they're going to be, because something might click.
Yeah.
Kind of like how when I played Minecraft, I didn't like Minecraft when Minecraft first came out, and I mean when it first came out and you could play it in the browser, I didn't like it. Shy of blowing up mountains, I didn't see the point. And then one day, years later, I'm rocking through a cave with my kids. It's just a randomly generated cave, as Minecraft is. We're not digging through the cave, we've just found an entrance to a cave, or I've fallen into a hole, right? And then I'm going through this cave network, and all of a sudden there's this hole. Look, this light is coming down from the ceiling, and there's just a single square of dirt being lit up by this hole in the ceiling. There's like a beam coming from the ceiling kind of thing. And there's a poppy, or a rose, just growing in this thing, and I was like, I get it.
Nice.
Like, it's little discoveries like this that actually make fucking around in these worlds worth it.
I like things like that, man.
Yeah.
When it hits you like that, it's cool.
And so that's why I say that's kind of the virtual tennis groove or a Minecraft moment. Same thing when you play stuff like I've been told Breath of the Wild has... I mean, Breath of the Wild does have those Minecraft moments. I've just been bitter about it. I would say that is a game to play if you just want to chill out and enjoy the world. There's a mountain. What's on the other side of the mountain? I don't know, but I can go there.
I know. I
Yeah.
can see, yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it was. I mean, I played the first one with my mate Jeff, and we enjoyed it. I enjoyed watching it. It sounds beautiful to watch. He had like a... He doesn't need it, but he's in his tech and his TVs and all that. So he had an Ambilight on the back of his TV and it looked amazing.
I mean, it's a beautiful looking game.
It really is.
For me,
And
my argument was it wasn't a Zelda game. But when you think about it, it's just basically a re-envisioning of Zelda 1.
Yeah. Yeah.
Open world, no instructions, go wherever you want.
Yeah, it was... Yeah, I think because there wasn't like a... I've had that conversation before, but the ocarina thing. Like, I'm good when someone goes, right, here's a task. Go meet the tree. The tree will give you this thing. Then you take it from there and go to the town or whatever. That's the path my brain would need to go. When someone goes, yeah, you just do what you want.
I mean,
It fucks me up.
Breath of the Wild did give you a direction. Just the trouble was they gave you 4 of them.
That's why it fucks me up.
And it was up to you to decide which one you wanted to do first.
Yeah, I'd be the exact same with the Sonic game that's like that. When they made Sonic free roam type thing, I was like, what is happening?
Yeah,
like
Frontiers.
It's Sonic.
That one wasn't a bad
Sonic.
one, to be fair. The first couple of worlds, they were alright.
It's probably amazing. It's just that because it's the free roam aspect, it just froze me completely. Because I'm like, Sonic was not, to me, Sonic's not that. Sonic's will run to the right really fast.
You
Like
have
things.
the exact same groove as what I was saying with Mario, like 1, 2, 3 versus Mario Wonder. Not quite the same groove, because you're saying how it's gone from like 2D into a 3D space, but like they have changed the way the game functions to the point that it doesn't make sense to me anymore.
I'm like that with anything though.
Yeah.
Like if I go in tomorrow to work and the 3 people go, oh yeah, we moved seats, everyone's moved seats apart for you.
That just pissed me off.
That'll fuck me off. I'll have no idea what's going on. And even if I do have ideas going on, I'll still feel weird because someone's changed the room that I didn't think was going to change and I had any prior warning.
Yeah, I get that.
But that's probably like maybe like a good like 40% autism probably. But like
No,
it's
mate,
like
that is definitely a thing, but no, I get that completely, because that fucked me off. It's like, well, that's not what I planned for. I didn't plan for that disruption, if you get what I mean. So that's now something else I'm having to process on top of doing what it was I'm supposed to do as well.
But no one gets it unless they have that. They don't understand it unless it's like, or they know someone that's
Sure.
that they've got. So it's hard to explain that to people because they think you're just being a cunt.
No, I
Make
get
it
that, but
a
there are
10
some people who are genuinely being a cunt, you know. But that's again what I say to people. A lot of this stuff is just open to interpretation. You're never going to understand exactly how someone else feels. Like, there's going to be a woman out there who's going to go, I need to have this brand of nail polish. Right? I know that's really picking, like, grabbing at, like, random thin air, right? Because there are going to be women out there who don't wear nail polish and all that's a generalization, okay? Just get over it. And then one day she can't get that nail polish. To her, the world could be fucking over. To the rest of us, it's just like, well, it's fucking nail polish, love. Just chill out. But if you put yourself into her shoes, that's a change she wasn't expecting.
Yeah,
Which,
it can be so
again,
small.
just like the gaming thing, I don't need someone to be just like me to be able to empathize with something that goes on in their life. When my son freaks the fuck out that one of his things is going away, I can go, I know how that feels.
Yeah,
Not the same scenario, but I can relate to how that might feel. But
No, you're right.
unfortunately, a lot of people will go, well, that's fucking stupid. What do you give a shit about that? It's like, well, because they do. What? And there's something that you care about? And they'll go, well, I give a shit about... It's like, okay, here's a scenario for you. here's the thing you care about, and I don't know, your favourite football player has broken both of his legs and then been pushed off a cliff and he'll never play again. How do you feel? Oh, mate, what the fuck?
Exactly, yeah. Need to get it. Need to get.
You just got to give them a scenario that they understand, because a lot of people just don't. They just don't click with it. You can try and be as blunt with these people as you want as well. Some people just don't get it.
It's strange that though, that you've got to go to that extent to explaining sometimes. That frustrates me sometimes as well.
But then sometimes if you have to, they're not. So some people just don't get it. You know, kind of like a granddad thing. You say, "Granddad, you can't say that anymore." But it's so ingrained in them. They're trying to help, or they're trying to do the right thing, but it's so ingrained in them, they keep doing it. You just have to realize you have to let it go. Like, for example, someone can tell me their name like 100 times. Dude, I'll forget. I bumped into a bunch of guys today, started talking to me. I recognized them, but for fuck's sake, even after hanging out with them for nearly 2 years, I could only remember one guy's name. And then he'd tell me that one of the guys would tell me so-and-so's name in one of the stories, and then I'd clock the person they're talking about, but then forget the guy's name directly afterwards, while still understanding who we're talking about. It's not that I'm trying to be an asshole, I just don't retain information I don't need.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense.
By the way. That's
no, of course.
Well. You don't have to remember everything.
But to some people, that's being an asshole, right? I would argue if you have to explain it over and over again and it's not working, it then goes to the next stage where, do you really need to explain it? Is it a matter of life and death, or is there a compromise in place? And 9 times out of 10, just compromise with it. And then if eventually it annoys them to the point that they fuck off, you've tried, they've tried, it's just not working. If that's something they're going to get so hung up on that the world's going to explode, then it's got to go.
Yeah.
You know?
That's just silly.
That's the world, mate.
Oh, it's fucked. It's fucked. Oh, head over heels. That's a cheap one. Why is it there? Why is it cheap? Sorry, I'm looking at the store as well. I should be.
Are you looking at like Switch 1 and Switch 2 stuff, or?
Yeah, I'm just scrolling through.
So like,
oh, did they remake that?
What's that?
Atari remade Head Over Heels. You'll know what that is. Or you might do, but if I remember, try to explain it to you better. So Head Over Heels was a game with the two characters, the two I think they're two dogs, and it was on the Spectrum, and it was the one that was like the isometric one, where you basically walk through rooms and that and solve puzzles.
There were lots of games like that on the Specky.
Yeah, well, this is one of the first sort of starting ones.
Right.
Probably just after the Ultimate Play the Game went big with like Save a Wolf and things like that.
Yeah.
Head Over Heels popped up, and someone's remade it, and they've put like a wee polished it, and it looks like it could be.
Can I just throw out there just quickly? Nintendo, please, when you give us an autofill, can you automatically put in the space rather than...
Oh, it kills me, that kills me.
Have I just done that wrong? There we go, Head Over Heels. Let's have a look, see if I can recognise it. It's like, is it...
You'll know the dog, you'll know the wee doggy.
Oh, that's well cheap.
That's good for that, man, because that's a fun wee time as well. That's new. I thought that was new, but maybe it's not new. John was really good as well, and I picked it up. Must have picked it up when I had the obviously when I worked for the Switch originally. Lorelei and the Laser Eyes. Now that is a brain puzzler.
Just as a note,
loads of cool conundrum stuff going on in that. Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. But yeah, that's because they were made a big thing about it because the Spectrum Next was getting a version of it like that.
Yeah.
And but just when I seen it, I was like, Head Over Heels, fucking hell. And then I went £1.59. What?
Just as a note. Oh, mate, Haunted House is on here. That's rad.
all the Atari ones are kick ass. They're all solid as well. Those ones.
There's a cheap collection on here, just as a note. Pause on Fire's done from Atari, 80% off, £4.49. We've got that on PlayStation. Speaking of Bubsy.
Hey.
The Atari Recharge Collection, £12.
That's all right. That's not too bad.
Tempest 4000, £3.20.
See, that's amazing. To have that in your pocket, that's amazing.
There's Atari
Like,
Recharge.
there you go,
volume 1.
If that's your jam, then that's one of the things that I do recommend is a mint or game in your pocket or a game.
I will say I'm kind of
area.
surprised you didn't pick up the Minter Collection on Switch. I know you already own it, but just the idea of having it in your pocket.
See, my problem is right now I've not got any case. I've not got any screen protector. I've none of that. So I need to wait till I can have that stuff before I can then do any of that. If I do, because I rarely buy shit twice.
Yeah.
Even if I completely adore it.
So what's the need?
I've ever done that.
I don't mean to sound
I've only
rude.
ever done that.
What's the need for the case?
Oh, just if I was taking it out and about.
Sure.
Yeah, that's
Phone's
it.
in a case?
It won't. Phone is in a case. Yeah.
Oh, there you
It
go.
won't move. Yeah, it won't move in a. I've not moved it for the dock.
Yeah, to
So
be
it's
fair,
not
I
going
get
to
that.
be Hammer Watch. Not that we need that, but anniversary edition of Hammer Watch.
That's got all
is
the.
that?
No, the Hammer Watch on Switch is a better deal than the one on PC.
Oh God, is it the
Because-
same game? Whoa! I just seen the trailer. Yeah, it's changing styles though.
You get all the DLC.
Ah,
There's like 4 DLCs with more stuff in it.
it's a good game, but I wouldn't be buying it again.
Actually, how much is it?
It's saying £3.86,
That's a bargain.
but then it says Hammer Watch 2, the Chronicles edition. Looks like it comes with 2 games. Am I reading that rightly? £8.7.
Apparently, I can't fucking use the Switch interface because I'm an idiot.
Oh man.
Ah, there we go. I was
What?
pressing the wrong button for
What's
space.
that?
I was pressing Xbox.
All right. Okay. So you can get Hammer Watch 1 and 2 for £8.7.
Oh wait, that might be a
That's-
different game. I'm not entirely sure. Hang on. Heroes of
Yeah, it's
Hammer
not
Watch
Heroes.
Ultimate Bundle. Heroes
Weird.
of Hammer Watch Ultimate Bundle, £13.49.
I just seen it pop up. I'm looking at the ones that I've got the numbers. I should really go though, but I'll
No,
finish this
yeah, man, I
cycle.
get you, sorry.
Then I'll scoot. It's all right. It's fine.
Let's have a look.
Me, it's
Hammer
not you.
Watch.
I'm a bit.
Hammer Watch. Oh yeah, so Heroes of Hammer. I think Hammer Watch is supposed to be the single player Hammer Watch,
Okay.
and then Heroes of Hammer Watch is your multiplayer.
Which is the one you guys were playing, the ones that we were
yeah,
playing.
yeah.
We played.
Well, I'd say that's a fucking bargain.
It is a good deal. It really is a nice deal, but again, when you've got it already, it's like, and also, I know how you're feeling already about burning it. So
Oh no, mate!
add to it and put it on a
If someone
different
said to
fucking-
me, "I'll tell you something that'd fix Heroes of Hammer Watch for me," if I had it on the Switch, the reason that it would be a bit more is I think there are actually more players on console than on PC. As weird as that sounds,
Oh shit! Right, okay.
Because-
didn't think that'd be the case, but
I
alright.
know multiple people who are still playing this game on Nintendo Switch and I believe on PlayStation than I do on PC. If you go onto
Wow.
PC and try and set up a server, most of the time you will get booted as soon as you log into someone else's lobby. The console players are a bit more friendly.
Okay.
So
I quite liked it. We played and that person joined us, and they
Yeah.
were like level 200 and God knows what.
yeah. I mean, like if someone said to me, like if T-Sun came in, because T-Sun plays Hammerwatch on Switch, if T-Sun said, hey Skaz, do you want to play Hammerwatch on Switch, and I could get Hammerwatch cheap enough, I wouldn't say no.
Yeah.
Because I'm like you said earlier, I'm all for playing games with other people. If someone says, hey yo, like if someone says to me, hey yo, there's a mod for Breath of the Wild, pretend. You know, there's a co-op mod for Breath of the Wild. Should we all play Breath of the Wild? I haven't got Breath of the Wild. Well, we'll put it on the back burner, but if it comes out on sale, what do you think? I said, yeah, sure, cool. I'll go for that. Dude, I'll even play games I don't fucking like for the sake of multiplayer, as long as it doesn't get too samey. Well, or as long as I don't get 50 messages about Jeff the Land Shark. Which I will say, even my wife apologized about that one, because she sent me a bunch of stuff about Jeff. And she's like, shit, sorry, I'm doing it too, right? I was like, don't worry about it, it's fine.
I'm doing it too.
Bless her.
And then we're like, you should know better. You should know better. Fuck me.
Well, that was, to be fair, it was her fault I was playing as Jeff. So,
yeah, because you didn't like any of the Marvel characters, and he's like the un-Marvel character that was added to that thing.
Admittedly, when I was younger, I liked Marvel characters. And then in the, was it mid-2000s? It was during the Daily Vlog, so it must have been like sometime after 2010. DC did their reboot, and so did Marvel. And this is like around about the same kind of time that like Miles Morales and all that started coming out. I was like, dude, how many more fucking... When everything started to multiverse, everything started to have a multiverse, another one. And I was like, how many times can you fucking reboot these franchises, man? Just fucking stop.
Yeah, it's too much.
So that's where I kind of fell out with Marvel. I was like, oh yeah, you have to understand there's like 5 million now of this fucking Spider-Man. It's like, oh, please, can I just have that one, please? But,
by the way, we talked about it earlier, and they are doing it. There's a Bubsy collection coming out, and they're going to put the 3D one in the mix.
Yeah, I think William mentioned that.
That's coming out. Like, they're doing it, so it'll probably hit the Switch at some point.
So, Bubsy, what Bubsy games have we got? Oh, we've only got Pause on Fire. Quite sad.
Yeah, Pause on Fire is the one that's there.
That is cool, literally the same style as like Shaq Fu.
Choice Provisions are a company that made a game called Tharsis, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they also made the runner games and stuff, or helped do it. But Tharsis is probably the game I've played a lot of with my mate Jaff and back in that. And it is like a tabletop game, but it's digital.
Mm-hmm.
And it's about let's think. It's about astronauts getting to Mars within 19 turns.
Okay.
But things can go wrong. Like you get like certain parts of the ship can go crazy, and you've got to roll dice, and you've got to put the dice in on numbers, and that number will reflect on how well that area gets repaired or doesn't do any mad shit. And like I think I talked about the other time I spoke to you, it's the only other game I've played that's got cannibalism in it.
There you go. There you go. That's what you need.
You roll the dice, and if you can either get food and put it into the food bay, or you can eat people because you've got extra people. And what happens is the character's face, like the Doom face, appears as like a 3D model, and it's like it kind of starts getting a bit loony look, and it starts going a bit zany.
That's pretty rare.
It's quite good. That's a good game as well. I don't know if they've Choice Provisions have got a page or that, or is it just a publisher? Oh, it's Atari. Fuck. Oh god, Atari got a sale on. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, dude, they do. There's loads of really cool stuff on there, man.
Oh, Missile Command Della. Jeez. Oh, don't.
It's probably not actually a bad groove to pick up one of the Atari collections, to be fair, because they're pretty solid. Like I say, for me, it's just the idea of having some of this stuff in your pocket.
By the way, that Yars Rising was good.
I did look at that. I just couldn't justify the price on it yet. When I've got some burnable cash, I'll probably pick it up.
Yeah, it was really good, and the whole try to chase through the modes and that to get through, certain things and that, or even when I would try to chase the trophies and that, that was pretty crazy. But yeah, like, still can't get over the fact that they made Berserk. Still can't get over that.
Yeah.
It was me. I spoke to that person on Twitter when they reached out ages ago. They were like, "Hey, what kind of franchise do you want us to kind of release or add to any of these collections?" And I was like, "The minute you get Berserk on there, you'll win." And after hammering it, and every time they've mentioned it, I've hammered it. It happened. I was like, amazing. So good.
See, you got psyched. You got proper psyched.
I was so happy when that happened. Dude, there's 2 volumes. There's 2 volumes of Atari Recharged. That's huge.
I don't know where I've got them all from, but I've got a shit ton of them on Steam, and I don't know where they came from. I wasn't sure if maybe that was another pack that we'd bought. Like, you bought me the Atari 50th anniversary collection.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if maybe they'd come from that. Because all of a sudden on Steam, I've got like a shit ton of the Atari remastered games that I don't remember buying.
I don't know, man. I just when I get things like that, I'm not going, oh my god, I'm going to spend this money and pay it up. I go on, I search for it, and it's like, hey, the thing you're after is actually quite cheap. And I'm like, right, get me 2. That's not how it works.
You do kind of the same kind of groove I do. Source this. Right. Features 19 new games, including Berserk, Atari Football, blah, 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 from the 2600 new timeline, DLC 2 Fast Console War. Features DLC, 19 new games, including several.
They've added DLC. That's the DLC for the new one. They've added Berserk and stuff, because I remember that was the point. Everyone loves a good Atari 2600 collection or whatever, but it was missing the killer app for me, which is fucking.
Well, yeah, because that wasn't their game, was it? It was
what are they called? Stern.
Yeah.
Stern had it, but then they bought the license for it, didn't they? And that's why it's back.
Let's be fair, they kind of have to. I mean, that's what a lot of
There's loads of stuff on here. Atari make loads of stuff.
Well, yeah, because they're a publisher, aren't they? More so than a.
Team 17 done that a while back as well. That Lunar Lander's pretty good as well, by the way. I've got that in the PlayStation. That's really cool. Kind of like you're doing Lunar Lander like you would normally, and getting the shipper and then landing it and collecting people and all this. But you're also managing the psyche of the crew.
All right.
So you've got like team management going on as well. So like you have to, after so often, your guys can get a bit like they go a bit loony or whatever, and you've got to put them into like the med bay and all this, and there's a bit more to it.
Oh, I don't think do I have that one? I might have that one. I think I might have that. I think I might have that one on PC.
Yeah, that was out. That was in the collection. The collection had what was it? Caverns of Mars and.
That's one of the last ones I played that I quite enjoyed. Caverns of Mars. I wasn't very good at it, but I quite enjoyed that one.
Black Widow's amazing. That's a good. That was great. I played the arcade cabinet. It was fucking class. Quantum looks pretty good. The Breakout Beyond looks amazing, but that's because it's made by the guys that make freaking. What's it called? The Runner games again, and they already had a cool, Bit Trip, Pong type game. Golden
I will
Team,
say,
man.
I'm just throwing out there, Standard Breakout Recharged was not a fan. It was alright.
It was alright. I preferred the one in the collection. In the Atari 50. They've got versions of games that are in the Atari 50 that would have been absolutely fine as a recharge game.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still waiting for whatchamacallit. If they made Berserk Recharge, that would have been fantastic. Or like a Warzone. A Warzone type game. Or a tank. What was it called? I can't remember the tank game. But yeah, that would have been good.
So,
Head over heels, man. That might have to happen. That's £1.79. I'm gonna have to think about that one. That's really good.
So unfortunately, the Jeff Minter story hasn't been discounted on Switch. I say it'd have been a good one to have in your pocket.
It's really good, that game, and then all the games are layered.
Mm-hmm.
So you might get good at a point of it, and then it'll kick your arse instantly. But all his games are like that. All these early ones are brutal.
See,
they're so brutal.
The only issue I've got, the reason why, see, I couldn't buy these kind of games on PlayStation. That sounds really silly. I just couldn't, because to me they're more pick up and play. I could play them on a bus. I could play them on the go because they don't last that long.
Yeah. No, I'm with you on that.
I probably couldn't sit there on my couch and go, I'm going to put in like 6 hours into Centipede. I know that's not what you're supposed to do, if you get what I mean, but that's why if I buy them on PC, people go, well, that is for your sofa, isn't it? Nah, mate, I've got a Steam Deck, so I can play them on the sofa, or I can play them on the go. I'd probably buy more of these collections on Switch if I could get away with it. Well, like, if I didn't have the option of a Steam Deck, I'd probably say get them on Switch. Or if I had the opportunity to play them with other people, I'd play them on Switch.
Yeah, for me, it's that thing when it boils into what you've got and what you're used to sitting and doing. And I'm used to sitting in front of my TV on my couch in my living room playing that. So that because of that I'll get it on. Or at the time, I got it on the PSN.
Yeah, but should throw out there, because you say what you're used to. I've said I want the option of. I should probably clarify. I'm exactly like you in the case I would rather sit in front of a telly. However, I very rarely get to sit in front of the same telly twice.
Yeah.
So
every scenario is different, so that's why it's different.
In my case, the idea of having it on a Steam Deck or a Switch over a PlayStation, there was a long time when my PlayStation and my Xbox was never turned on. They were there, but they were never used. However, I had access to a Switch or a Steam Deck that I could literally take and hook into any other TV. I will never play my Switch handheld. It's uncomfortable. And I've played my Steam Deck maybe twice handheld in, I think it's been out for about 5 years. I think I've had mine for 4 or 5 years. I've probably played it in handheld mode like fucking twice. Easily, like, I can easily count on less than both hands.
Yeah, to play it handheld, you've really got to have your hands in a particular position, like or it's
I just don't like it. Even my my retro handhelds, right? Mm-hmm. Depending on what kind of game I'm playing, I will never use them handheld. If I'm playing like a Game Boy game, an actual Game Boy game, yeah, sure, I'll play it handheld. However, I'm also the kid that owned a fucking Super Nintendo, a Super Game Boy, and played most of my games on the TV. As soon as I had the option to play my handheld games on the TV, the handheld console didn't get played.
Strange, I did the same thing. I did it with Kirby Pinball. That was the one I played all the fucking time. Kirby Pinball. Mm-hmm. Amazing. Well,
Vita versus Vita TV. I'd rather play it on the Vita TV. I like the option of having handheld, because if you remember, I took Phantasy Star out in the streets.
Yeah, we went to the coffee shops or whatever. And that. Yeah,
I was in town running errands, and I was like, oh, hey, we could do a dungeon run. So I just fucking jumped on a chat and said, hey, yeah, bro, like, you free? And it's like, yeah, I just sat there on the Wi-Fi or on the tethered to my phone and played some Phantasy Star. Look, I will play handheld if I have to. But if I can play my handheld games on the TV, oh, you fucking damn right I'm going to be playing it on the TV.
Yeah. I didn't have any reason to have to play it portably.
Yeah.
Or play anything portably. Until I do, then that's that. But other than me sitting at my work playing it at my desk, like, or on a lunch hour or whatever, that's the deal with that. But I don't know why. I get maybe just what I thought at first. Originally, that's why I got it.
Yeah, no, of course I get that.
And I didn't get it on Steam because I got it on PlayStation first. But that's just probably I probably was up late. And I was looking at the store and I went ting, and it's just
there it is. And so that's the one you pick it up on, yeah.
Yeah. But I enjoyed it. Like, it's really good. And what's funny about it, and what's really strange, is when you run some of those games, the Mentor games, a lot of them are like Commodore 64, and I've never ran a Commodore 64 before. I never used one.
That was my main
So
system.
when you start it,
I still
when you
have mine.
start it, it's really strange when you start it because it has to do some sort of autopilot thing because you've not got a keyboard.
Of course.
So it's done a weird sort of hybrid startup on these games and that. But it's cool. It's a nice history thing about it as well. I like those ones that they talk you through it, and they're doing one for Mortal Kombat actually. Seen that? Talk about that.
Unpopular opinion. Mortal Kombat's overrated trash.
Oh, it is. Yeah, it's terrible.
That said, I say it's overrated trash, and I say that now. I've played Mortal Kombat 1, 2, 3, Sub-Zero, Anthology. There was this weird, like, walking around RPG one on the Xbox.
Yeah,
like,
I've played that as well.
I've played all of these games. I can't say I didn't enjoy some of them. I don't really rate Mortal Kombat. But then I've said the same thing about Mega Man. I've said the same thing about fucking racing games. And yet I've played thousands of the fucking things.
It's so strange that it's weird.
Yeah, I'm an incredibly contradictory bloke. I'm very paint by numbers, but also incredibly contradictory. I could say, I really like double chocolate cheesecake today, and then tomorrow go, that's the fucking most disgusting thing I've ever had. So what we're saying is, don't ever bother trying to get a read on me. You won't get one.
More changes in the winds.
Yeah, that's it.
It's quite funny.
That's it.
But yeah, like, it is one of those things though. It's you're kind of like, well, or anyone, when you do see something like that, you're like, oh wait a minute, what's happening here? And then you can adjust it. Like sometimes it can just happen on the fly. Like I might see someone tonight and go, oh, wait a minute, that. And only because it's in the red bit that says, hey, you've got 80% off.
Yeah, dude, I do that all the time. I've got that rule right now where I don't buy any more games after my 40th until I get my Steam library under like 1,000 unplayed. And note that my Steam library is like 2,100 games or something like that. Most of the stuff in my Steam library is shit I bought in bundles on sale. I realize I think I've got like 11 Command and Conquer games.
Jeez.
I don't even like Tiberian Sun.
You don't need them, man. Like I get it because I got the same combo where you buy you put up there was like so many Command and Conquer games under one purchase. Yeah. I done that as well. Yeah. So I wanted to have them, but I'm not needing to play them all straight away back to back because one game. Command and Conquer is the same as the other games, kind of.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's not the idea that you'd want to play them through back to back. It's just like the idea that like I've got all these games I've played. It's like, my gods, though, some of them are absolute ass. I've got like 11 Atelier games. I've got fucking about the same in Command and Conquer. There's probably about 10 multiplayer modes because for some reason Call of Duty splits its multiplayer into a different fucking thing. Can't run half of them, but whatever.
That's annoying.
Warhammer. I'm not even a fan of Warhammer. I used to play the original tabletop game. Warhammer, not 40k, although I have played 40k, but I prefer standard Warhammer.
Fancy. Yep.
I have the Dawn of War collection because there was a time when I used to play Dawn of War in a cybercafe in Lowestoft.
Nice.
Fucking can't stand those games, but I have them on the off chance that we're going to play them, or if anyone wants to play them.
I think the only ones I like, I've never really played any of the other sort of Warhammer games other than the Blood Bowl series because I like that. I like that for the silliness.
I have all of the Blood Bowl games on Steam too.
Yeah. No, they're good. It is that, it boils into that. It's like, oh my god, you can pick up Outrun for £1.79. Is it the OG? Or is it the arcade? Oh, it's the arcade.
Yeah, is that the M2 cool stuff?
I think so. Yeah, Sega Ages is called Sega
Yeah,
Ages.
I think if you look at who
think it's just-
posted it up, it's by M2.
M2.
Sega Ages
I think so,
Outrun. Doesn't say. Does it say?
It looks good though, man. Like it looks as good as the arcade's going to be. That's cool.
Oh, and notice how this is one of the only times that it's not had an actual Ferrari in it, because they didn't have the license when they wanted to re-release it.
Oh, they couldn't do it. Right, cool.
Mm-hmm. That's
oh my
why,
god, did they make a sequel to fucking Samba de Amigo? Got a sequel? Oh, don't.
See, you're being taunted now. That's what you get for going on the fucking store.
Fucking Samba de Amigo was the Dreamcast game. Beautiful game.
Let's have a look. Where is it? 2 Point Hospital. Catherine Full Body. Yes, love that game.
Road Redemption. Basically, Road Rash.
Yeah, that was an indie game. Or I remember it being an indie game years ago.
That's alright.
Let's have a look.
Yeah, you think about Rusty Cage.
I heard of that one years ago, but I never played it. Sorry, I didn't cut you off.
Oh, dude. No, I was just saying that it made me think about Rusty Cage at the start of the PlayStation version of Road Rash on the FMV. What we say? Oh, that game. That is kind of weird because it's kind of like I can't even describe what it is because it's like a mix, almost like strategy with like turn-based war mechanics going on.
Mm-hmm.
It, like in the art style of what was that game you played? You played it on the Vita, and I played it on the Vita, and it was like a dungeon game.
Oh,
that was a beat 'em up. Dragon's Crown. The art style of Dragon's Crown. It looks good as well. But I played the demo and I was like, what is happening? It had too many things going on for my brain at that point, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I can do that. If I get things too many, it's like, what the fuck?
Let's check, where is it? Just want to throw out there, yeah, those are the M2 games. And just to note, the Phantasy Star M2.
That'll be on that as well.
No, it is. I've just looked. It's on sale, £1.79. All right. This is, in my opinion, the definitive way to play Phantasy Star 1 for the simple reason that it has, if you look on the store, it will play the dungeons shifted. It'll shift the screen, the gameplay screen, to the left. And then in what would be the dead space in the border, it gives you a map. And it will fill in the grid, like it'll give you a tile of like a sheet of square paper or whatever, grid paper.
Yeah.
And as you move around, it will fill it in. Because some of the dungeons in Phantasy Star are a fucking nightmare, and all you can see is the passages in front of you, so you'd have to remember. Like, I turned left here, I went forward 3 squares, I turned whatever way this way. I did the map thing actually builds the map for you, so it's easier to navigate.
Bloody hell.
It's the definitive way to do it. You don't have to get your fucking little piece of paper out or your notepad out to play Phantasy Star. Although I will say, do they still have the Mega Drive collection?
They will do, I think the Mega Drive collection might only... Is that the expansion as well? I don't know if it is. I think we do. It's probably on there, I'd imagine.
Mega Drive collection for Nintendo Switch. Free down... No, that's
I've not downloaded that.
That's the Nintendo one.
Is it?
Yeah, there's the Sega Mega Drive free download Nintendo collection. I don't know if you'll be able to use it, though, because you need to have Nintendo Online, don't you?
Oh, I've got it on. I've got Nintendo Online. I've just not got the expansion.
Yeah, I think that's what you need.
For the Sega.
Yeah. So Sega Mega Drive.
I'll get it at some point.
Enjoy a growing library of classic Sega Mega Drive games anytime, anywhere, right on your Nintendo Switch. A paid Nintendo Switch Online plus expansion pack membership is required. Yeah,
there you go then.
I was thinking of the. Do you remember there was a collection, weren't there, for the Mega Drive collection on Switch and PlayStation and that years ago? Yeah. And then fucking Sega re-released the Sonic collection as a collection. And so they removed them from the Mega Drive collections.
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah.
The Mega Drive collection that used to exist was probably one of the better choices back in the day because it had Phantasy Star 2, 3, and 4 on it. And then if you bought that M2 collection, you had access to the full 4-part Sega Phantasy Star set. The only other version that was better was the PlayStation 3 Mega Drive collection. And the reason for that was if you beat Sonic 2 level 1, well, the first boss, if you beat that first boss, last hit with Tails, you unlocked Phantasy Star 1, which is a Master System game. So you'd have Phantasy Star 1, Master System, and then 2, 3, and 4 were just base part of the Mega Drive collection. So you'd have all 4 on one disc.
That's really cool. That's huge.
But once upon a time,
they're big games.
Once upon a time, you used to be able to buy the Mega Drive collection on Switch. It looks like it's been removed, though, unfortunately, now that you've got the expansion thing.
Yeah, that's why they'll be doing that.
Which is kind of sad, because I think the boys have actually got a physical version of it. Oh, no, I've got it here. Sega Mega Drive Classics. I've got it. I have a digital version of it here, but you can't buy it on the store.
Hi. That's cool, though. That's cool that you got it still.
It just makes me sad that people can't... Let's just see if it actually works. Load onto the console.
There'll be a reason why
they've pulled it, because they want people to buy the Sonic collection and... well, because that's why they pulled it off Steam. They re-released it, but without all of the Sonic games on it. And I guess just since they pulled it off of the Nintendo store, they probably just haven't bothered putting it back. Because what's the point? They've got their Mega Drive collection on that, and it's basically the same kind of games. Like they released a Kunio-kun pack. I don't know if they're still available. Kunio-kun and Double Dragon pack, but a bunch of the games were actually available to play separately.
Oh, yeah, I remember you were telling me about
that. Those are great games, by the way. Download save data, yes, please. Come on, download. Just see if it actually launches on Switch.
Are you still streaming, by the way? You're still streaming?
Yeah, no. Still streaming.
Yeah. Okay, now.
I'll turn it off in a minute.
No, that's fine.
Mate, people don't watch my stream for actual content. My God. That's why I title every stream anti-content. If I was trying to get subscribers, I would not be doing this. And just to note, kids, that's a CRT TV, and that's what we all used to play games on back in the day. That was basically our bedrooms. So look, press L now to start. Game.
So I now know what one you're looking at. I'm guessing that's the one that was on the one that I picked up on the PlayStation with Toe Jam and L and stuff.
Yes.
Is that the same one?
Yeah.
Right.
So look, does this have the Sonic games on it? Yeah, so here you go. Sonic 1, 2, 3D, Spinball.
Oh, yeah, that's that Spinball.
Those, I believe these were removed in a later release. So if you bought it on Steam after a certain date, you didn't have any of the Sonic games. Although, is Sonic 3 an unlock? Because I'm not seeing it on here.
I think it might. I think it might be. There is a cup because is that the one with Hot's on it? Fucking hell. Is there a game called Balls on that?
Let's have a look.
Or summon Balls Man or something like that. It's like it was in Sega game, but it was like a platformer when your character was just loads of balls.
Vector Man.
That's the one, Vector Man.
Yeah, Vector Man's
So
right
that's
here.
in there. Yeah. Alright, that's cool, man. That's a good collection. That
Gunstar Heroes, great game. Rented the
That's a good
shit
game.
out of that. So yeah, so for some reason Sonic 3 isn't on here.
it must be an unlock. They wouldn't have not put it on.
2, 3D Spinball. Streets of Rage
Spinball was
3.
good as well.
Great game. Sword of Vermilion. What was this? That was a subtitle to that, wasn't there?
Rings a bell.
Revenge of Shinobi. Great game. Toe Jam and Earl 1 and 2. Oh,
Oh
I didn't
my
realise Vector Man had a
God.
Vector Man 2. How stupid's that? I didn't fucking even realise.
Dude. 28th of October on the Switch. I went on to the coming soon page and I went right up to October.
Mm-hmm.
Simon the Sorcerer Origins. It's getting like a new
Fucking
version.
hell, man.
Remember that name? Fucking hell, Simon the Sorcerer, mate. Point and click.
Showing our age.
Point and click. Point and click. We've got a mouse now.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? This is what people were talking about. They would need games like this so we could try the mouse out.
I want
And
Broken
that is
Sword.
what's happening.
I've got Broken Sword on nearly every other platform. Can I have Broken Sword, please? Again.
Is that not out? I'm pretty sure that's out.
I don't know if it's on the Switch.
I'm pretty sure it is, man.
Is it?
I'm pretty sure. I'm not trying to spend your money, but I'm pretty sure it is.
There we go.
Right, I'm going to look at it now because I'm pretty sure it is. Broken Sword. Nintendo, you need to sort your backspace out. That's really shitty. Right, here we go. Broken Sword. Yeah, it's definitely there. Yep. Oh, wow. Yeah, you've got a choice. You've got Broken Sword 5, or you've got Broken Sword Shadow of the Blur, which is this first one.
It's that one.
It's there. It's a remastered one. So,
But
Shadows of the
I
Tenth
wonder
Lot.
if that's been updated to use the mouse.
Compatibility. Oh, Nintendo Switch 2 compatibility information. It says supported. Now, I don't know if that means what it means, but I'm sure there'll be an update for that with the mouse. It has to be. Has to be. You wouldn't not play that with a mouse. You could, and it wouldn't kill you, but
I mean, to be fair, I first played Broken Sword on a PlayStation, so...
there's that as well. That's cool though. They did that. Also, I remember watching the guy talk about it. The guy that was part of the OG team, and how he got really excited because then they got the option to then go back in and put more colors in place and use different color palette and go into detail with shadows and stuff. So it is the same game, more or less, with some slight changes. But the quality's better. And it's got a bit more atmosphere, which was cool because it was already it had loads of atmosphere, but I thought it was great. Funny you talk about Broken Sword because you like France, and that's France.
Fucking France. I can't remember what is the woman's name in there? I forget her name.
Oh, like
Because you got
Julie or
George
someone like that. It'll be
Stobart
something like that.
and random lady who I don't remember.
You'll need to Google it. You'll need to Google it. That has to be Googled.
I just remember going to, was it they go to Ireland at one point and they have a traditional pint warm with bits in? Anytime I
Yeah, 'cause
mention that, that's a Broken Sword reference.
Warm with bits in. Fucking hell. What applications we got? Let's see. I'll do the applications and I'm going. Right. Some weird shit on this.
Okay, random note. Sonic 3 hasn't been in any of the collections.
It must be. Are you kidding?
It's not in there. On Steam it was, on console it is not.
I thought they made that a hidden thing.
Nope, it's just not on there.
Let's see. It's on a Mania, man. That's a good game.
That's on there. That's on my list of.
You'd enjoy that one because it really fucks with your brain in a good way.
It's installed on my Steam Deck. I've got a whole set of Sonic-y bits.
Oh, it's so nice.
On May 20th, 2022, Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, and Sonic the Hedgehog 3 Sonic and Knuckles were removed from individual and compilation sales on Steam to be replaced with Sonic Origins compilation, which includes those titles as well as Sonic CD, which was also delisted.
No. That can't be right. That's not right.
On November 6th, 2024, it was announced the bundle contents and collection as a whole would be delisted digitally from all major platforms on December 6th, 2024.
Right. How about this then? You're going to love this. It makes no sense whatsoever, right? So, Sega Ages, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, right? What's the picture they're showing?
Hopefully Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
No, they're showing the classic Sonic pose with Tails, and on the right hand side and on the left hand side, they've got Knuckles standing, showing Sonic 2.
Oh.
Knuckles is not named, but they're just in the fucking picture. And the only game that's in that collection is Sonic 2. And I think what they've done, they've added Knuckles to Sonic 2.
Is that
I don't remember.
Is that the M2 port we're talking about?
Might be.
Because
I really don't remember. I really don't remember Knuckles being in Sonic 2.
He can be. If you
M2,
have Sonic and Knuckles, you can put Sonic 2 and Sonic and Knuckles together.
I did not know that.
Because you can play through the entire game up to World 7 as Knuckles, because there's a boss that you can't necessarily beat as Knuckles because he can't jump over it.
It says here, Sonic the Hedgehog 2 introduced a competitive two-player mode. Remember that? Did that in shops. That will be available once more along with a newly added features, such as Drop Dash, Rankins Time Trial, and Knuckles. They added Knuckles for that version.
So
that's interesting. Did not think that was a thing. That's also yet another get around no showing Sonic 3. That's really, really weird.
Yeah, no, what that is literally just the Knuckles add-on for putting Sonic 2. If you go through the pictures, there's a picture of Knuckles climbing up one of the walls.
Yeah.
That is literally what you would do if you put Sonic 2 in the top of Sonic and Knuckles. Yeah, that's kind of. I'm not going to lie. I'm kind of knocked that Sonic 3 wasn't part of that release, because I'm sure it was.
It really should have been.
But apparently that was a licensing problem.
What's what?
Music.
Oh, is that the Jackson thing?
Maybe.
Oh, that's interesting, eh?
So I shake my fist at whoever it was that decided.
Good old MJ hitting the headset.
But yeah, I think I've looked and I can't. There is no mention of Sonic 3 being on Mega Drive Classics.
That's weird. I could have swore, like, Toe Jam and L still there and stuff though.
Yeah. Toe Jam and L still on there. Sonic 1 and 2 still on there. Streets of Rage 1, 2, and 3 still on there. Fantasy. I've just gone and deleted it off my Switch too, because frankly I don't want it on my Switch too. But
Alien Storm, that was one as well, wasn't it? Alien Storm, that'll be on it.
You know what you gotta do? Check to see if Sonic 3 is on the fucking No, if it's on the Nintendo collection.
It won't be on that.
It'd be hilarious if it was.
It can't be. If it's not anything else, they've not got a license for it.
Let's have a look.
It's Sega.
It's going to annoy me. It's going to really annoy me. I'm installing things on my Switch too I didn't want.
Sega Ages Fantasy Star, £1.79. You're right, mate. £1.79.
Great game. I've got it. I've got it installed. I was going to do a Fantasy Star run through.
Oh man, that would be insane. That'd be a wee long one, that wouldn't it? Cool, but long.
So look.
Puyo Puyo.
I think that was one of the most expensive. Just as a note, Fantasy Star. I think it was one of the most expensive Master System games ever released.
Christ.
I think it was something like £60 or £70.
Let's see. That's a lot. Like, do you know? I was thinking this today, right? You know, we talked about the like 50 quid for Donkey Kong Country, right?
Mm-hmm.
Add up the cost, right? The 90s cost of every game that you've got in that Nintendo collection for the online.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of that, if you did it with inflation and the cost that we paid back then for it,
mm-hmm.
it's still mass money compared to the 21 quid or whatever you're paying.
Oh god, yeah.
For the year. So it's that thing where I know we've had emulation, I know we can do it ourselves, I know there was ROMs and all that, but it's actually quite a bargain. You're getting a bit of a bargain out of it.
It'd be nice though if Nintendo would actually release games.
Yeah, that'd be it.
Because they are so stingy with updating this stuff. It's like, you have got libraries of thousands of games. We know this is just an emulator. And Nintendo, we know you have downloaded every fucking archive available to man from the internet yourselves, because the games you put on the NES Classic had ROM headers from piracy sites.
Yeah. Of course they've done that. Someone else done the work. Of course they're going to take that fucking credit.
Yeah, exactly. Like that's it.
They're doing the Rock Johnson, mate. That's what they are.
That's it. They're
the Rock, rocking in, taking the belt when he wants.
And just as a note,
tapping it out when he.
No Sonic 2. No Sonic 3.
It's done. It's been wiped out, man.
However, it should be noted that you do have Comic Zone in that collection. If you can pull up the stream.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, it's a good game. I like that game.
Toe Jam and Earl's on it, on the collection. Streets of Rage is on it.
Funkatron will be on it as well. Panic of Funkatron.
Yep, Panic of Funkatron's there. Alien Storm's on there. Earthworm Jim's on there. Golden Axe.
Oh, that's good. Do you know what's really weird? The second one of all the games, the second one's on the SNES collection. And the first one's on the Mega Drive.
See.
Why is that? Why not just put them two on both? Like, it just makes no sense.
So look, Toe Jam and Earl 1 Mega Drive.
I'll be upset if there's no Green Dog. There won't be Green Dog. That's the most the most out there random drop for the Mega
Musha's
Drive.
on there.
Really?
Yeah, worth a fortune, Musha. Yeah, see, the problem I have with these collections is they are very
never going to get it right for everybody.
Well, no, but look,
well.
just as a note, so I could be completely misreading this. We've got Phantasy Star 4. Where's the rest of it? Where's 2 and 3?
Yeah, why would they do that?
You got Streets of Rage 2. Is Streets of Rage 1 on here? I can't remember if I saw Streets of Rage 1. Yeah, Streets of Rage 1's on here. But like, you know, sometimes they're putting the sequels up without putting the first ones up, even though they're on the same platform.
Yeah, that is mad.
You know, it's just little bits like that. It's not that I'm asking them to tailor collections for me. It's just, guys, be consistent.
I speak consistent. Yeah, totally.
The Mega Drive collection's a bit, it's kind of weak, to be honest with you. Stuff I'd say is worth playing: Streets of Rage 1 and 2, Toe Jam and Earl 1 and 2, Landstalker's on there, Revenge of Shinobi's on there, Flicky is on there. Why not?
Roy Star on there.
Yeah, that normally is.
Earthworm Jim's on there. Alicia Dragoon's on there. Comic Zone is on there.
Comic Zone's amazing. It's an amazing game.
And then I'd probably say, Move Share, Gunstar Heroes. Okay, it's not that bad, but could do with some cleanup, Nintendo. Come on.
You know what I like, man?
Bastards.
Just a wee bit. Just a wee bit.
Did I not just tell it to delete that from the home screen? Thank you. That sounds like I've accidentally deleted all the games I want to keep.
You're a madman.
God damn.
Right, dude.
Yeah, man, you can fucking get to bed, dude.
It's actually 2, so I'm going to have to go.
Winner.
But that was good, man. And I'll catch you soon, eh?
Yeah, man, you take it easy. Enjoy work, and to whoever decides they're going to put fucking bots and everything, I hope someone literally shoves their foot up your ass and wears you like a meaty sock. Leroy!
Leroy! Good game, man.
Take it easy, man. Time to end the stream. You crazy meat sock motherfuckers.